Computers now have primary control of critical functions. Go in front of them. The clock is started. 5, 4,
Hello and welcome to this unnamed show, Session 0. We're playing some games next time. Today, we're making those characters that will play in that game. If that made 0 sense, you're in the wrong place. This is Roll to 1, and if it did make sense, then welcome. We're glad you're here. There's no show intro, so I guess we should get right to the awesome action here. We are just coming up. We're coming up. We just finished a game. We finished a long-winded series that was a good time. Yeah. Very fun. It was filled with Star Wars action, and we just got tired of being the good guys. Mm-hmm. It's tough being a good person, and so
until you're not,
we're gonna do differently. So we have not made any characters. People have ideas. People have things they want to do, potentially, but I'm going to read them a spiel and you a spiel about what to expect, and then we'll get right to it. We have never played the system before. I have done a good, extensive thought process on what that system might be, and Outgunned is the system. It is made by Two Little Mice, which is a cool game maker, and they are published through Free League in this particular game called Outgunned. Outgunned is very, very cool. Let me see if I can't just pull up what this looks like. It's probably best to do it through this. I'm going to do it this way. Not now. Who wants to confirm Edge as their browser? That's a terrible idea. Why would you do that? So let me go to... This might screw everything up, Zane, but it's for you. Zane is live in the room. Here we go. Did I break everything or did it work? I think it worked. So this is Outgunned. It is the cover of the book. And there are all kinds of things that the characters will learn as we explore. They will need a roll, they will need a trope, they will need a feat, but we don't have time for that right now. I'm gonna read this. I mean, not have time. We have time for that. That's what we're here for. Let's make characters. I'm about to get really casual, about to have a good time, and you're here for it. So, thank you. Can we see the chat at some point? Maybe not. It's fine.
Can't have it all.
I want them to commit and be in the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my phone. There it is on the floor.
You're going to find your phone.
Okay, so I will be able to see the chat, and if at any moment you want to... we take chat very seriously here at Roll to 1, and so if you have an idea... I'll try to implement it. So that's fun. And if no one shows up in the chat, let me know in the comments. There is still time. All right. The Clone Wars are ending. The Jedi fall. The Republic burns. While soldiers and Jedi clash across the galaxy, another war rages in the shadows. For centuries, the galactic underworld has been governed by a secret order, known as the Council. Huts, Black Sun, Pikes, Deathwatch, and others keep the syndicates balanced under ancient rules. Neutral ground exists in sanctuaries across the galaxy, where no blood may be spilled, debts must be honored, and assassins hold to their oaths. Now, Darth Sidious has declared the old order obsolete. He summons you, his chosen spies, killers, and infiltrators, to burn it all down. You are the blade in the dark, the whisper that ends a dynasty. the hand that reshapes the galaxy's underworld. When the Shadow Council falls, the Empire will rise. You will be playing elite operatives in Sidious's service, inquisitors, assassins, bounty hunters, Mandalorians, fallen Jedi, you name it, bound by ancient Sith markers, or, for your own enjoyment, tying you to Sidious's will. You will hunt members of the Council, hounded in turn by every assassin, mercenary, rogue Jedi, survivor, and clone deserter in the galaxy. The rules of the sanctuaries. No blood may be spilled on sanctuary ground. All debts marked in blood must be honored. The Keeper's word is final, and neutrality above all, unless it is broken. Break these rules, and you will be declared blacklisted, stricken from the Empire, and hunted across every world with every sanctuary closed to you. Your story begins as Order 66 sweeps the galaxy. Any questions?
Nope.
Very, very exciting.
Meaningful questions?
Sure, go ahead.
No, I didn't have any.
Oh, okay. So Sith markers are basically these like blood oaths, and it's my assumption that you have it's my assumption that you either have a relationship that ties you to Palpatine, to Sidious, or that you owe him one, and you're bound by these coins that allow you to make these blood oaths on these Sith coins, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And they absorb the power from your blood, and with dark side energy, force you to do his bidding, right? With some like Dathomirian witch-like power.
Fun.
So voodoo.
Super voodoo.
Yeah.
And these sanctuaries are across the mid-rim, outer rim, as well as the lower depths of Coruscant. These are all terrifying locations. However, they're all very nice, and they're upkept by these members of the dark underworld, but they're called keepers, these eccentric people that oversee these areas. They're in charge. And each sanctuary has these guild services that you can spend your cash on. So when you have money, you will be able to have, as long as you have the cash, you will be able to buy weapons, ships, things like that. Because
Dark
it's
cash?
what?
Dark cash?
Just the phrase is just called cash. There are also people
How's
who
it spelled?
CASH.
No E at the end?
No.
Aw.
And then there are also these adjudicators who oversee these areas and make sure that you're following their orders. Someone's always watching. That's kind of the Sidious way. And then, of course, there is also a bounty system where everybody's able to keep track of you should you not uphold your end of the bargain. So it's less so, yes, there's the Dathomiri magic, but even Sidious knows there are ways of getting around that. And so there are always fail-safes. These guild services include armor, clothing, routes, like maps, intel, basically, as well. And then the last one is there are always Jawas and Ugnaughts willing to scour the battlefield, collect bodies, and melt incriminating evidence. So in our story, the Jawas exist purely as that function. So that's why they're
Hit me with those three again. Because I'm seeing you got.
You're good. So it's the armor and clothes.
Yeah.
You have the maps and intel, and then the people who erase battlefields.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sounded to me like just whatever you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are like the super best of the best spies and assassins that money can, or that favors can buy.
Sweet.
So I did send a list, and I'll pull it up here now. If you want, I can actually send it to you again. If you want to pull out your phone.
What is it?
It is a list of all of the.
Let me go grab it.
It is a list of all of the character roles, tropes, and feats that I will be allowing you to play.
Oh.
Got them.
It's
here.
a lot, believe it or not. So let me go to that here. I don't have the physical books,
So yeah, all the roles are here.
but I do have all of the
All the
PDFs.
tropes. And then the feats are kind of based on the tropes and
Oh, okay.
the roles.
So you're
that you
talking about
pick.
within the Outgunned book.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. I have all the books, and I'll be pulling them up, so we can pull them up when we need to.
I see.
Let me share this screen so that the audience can see what I'm referencing here. I'm the kid in the Zoom meeting who's terrible.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Can you all see my screen?
It's so sad.
We see your file folders. Okay, I'm going to turn this off real fast.
Is this the meat or is this? No, I think this is right. Cool. You can see that. We're also going to name the show today, which is kind of fun. As a group, I think it'd be fun to name the show. All right. So how to build a character? You need to pick a role. What your role is your. If this were the A team, it'd be like the face or the pilot or, stuff like that. How do you fit into the team? How is it that you contribute to this team of experts? And of course, we're also going to need to determine, maybe do you guys know each other and all those kinds of things down the line. But obviously, there can only be one role per game. So if somebody decides to play the Shadow Knight, for example, then we can have no more Shadow Knights. So there will be only one Jedi in this group if you were to do that. So let me just go ahead and read the roles very quickly here. So we have the Commando, which is like your action hero from like what's the best way to think about it? It is Rambo is a great example. Yep. The Fighter, the Ace, the Agent, the Face, the Nobody, the Brain, the Sleuth, the Criminal, and the Spy. Of course, there are also the Star Raider, Han Solo being a best example of that. Then there are things that you can add to be in a particular type of alien. Then there are the Samurai, the Hired Gun, the Aristocrat, the Dog Trainer, the Derelict, and the Assassin. The dog you could reflavor to whatever you want it to be, as long as it's dog-sized.
Like the hounds, like the clones had, that kind of thing.
You could do that. You could do a droid. You could do... There's a lot of different things, but basically have a companion person.
It could just be
the dog.
Woof. The bounty hunter.
So that is what we have there.
The little guy.
Does anybody have any roles that interest them?
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I be a Sith?
Sith only come in twos, and currently there are two, but you can be a dark side
agent
force user.
Like an aspiring Sith?
That's an option.
A wannabe Sith.
You can.
Assassin, I think.
Second
question.
What is the smallest race I can be?
The what?
Smallest race I can be.
Oh, you can be an Anzellan Sith.
You're gonna be the little guy?
Don't do that to me again. Oh, somebody, no. That's okay. I think it's fun. I mean, you could also be like whatever Yoda is.
Could I just be there because I love...
We don't know Yoda species. That's never been
Could I just be there because I just
like
really love Palpatine?
Yeah, you could be there because you really love him.
He like tries to kill me and I'm like,
That's my guy.
this guy.
You're welcome to.
he would do that.
You're like Batmite.
That's why we love him.
That's so Palpatine.
So it sounds like you're very interested in
gotta
potentially
respect the
playing the Shadow Knight, which is a good little option.
Where am I seeing that though? I'm not seeing the return.
Action
Right
Flicks
here.
2.
I would like to be the assassin.
The assassin. Now, I will illustrate to you that the assassin is an all-encompassing role, meaning that if you choose the assassin, that is simultaneously your role and your trope. The assassin is it's an all-encompassing one. It's a lifestyle. To be an assassin is to be a weapon.
Batman.
Okay.
If that changes your option, you could of course still be a fighter, commando, criminal, spy as well, and just be capable of many weapons.
So I think the character I have in mind, the trope would be Magnificent Bastard. That he's a very silver-tongued dude. So I'm trying to play like a very Jekyll and Hyde kind of character.
With a mustache?
No mustache. He is very
How does that work?
aristocratic looking, very on the surface he's very personable and whatnot, but then his species allows him to get very, very violent very quickly. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make that the Magnificent Bastard is kind of the silver
Charming
tongue kind
warrior?
of thing of that,
So
right?
you're like charming. Maybe like the face would be a good one.
What I saw a charming warrior there. I thought.
Charming mentor is what you're looking for, and that is keep in mind the tropes are
subsets of
they're sort of like your
roles, right?
subclass, if you will. If you think about it as your role is your overarching thing that you do, and tropes being independent of your role are like your subclass.
So how can we see what those, like, the roles and the tropes provide as far as, like...
Yeah, so I'll pull up the core rulebook here, and again, be the best little Zoom boy and present it.
Let's see if I can... Let's see
Um,
if I can get to... I'm going to
I did share the
add
actual
our numbers.
file itself, but I'll pull it up here. Whoops, that was not what I wanted. We're going back to the top. So if I go to the...
Take it from the top.
And just know that you can always just pick it, I can read it, and then you can be like, nah, it's not what
Is
I
the
want.
front of that book just a bunch of microphones being held up to her, and one of them's a gun?
No, they're all guns.
Oh.
So if I go to the roles,
One of them a microphone?
the spy, for example, says an agent of the Secret Services, an infiltrator, or a spy sent by a foreign nation. Men and women with irresistible charm and a license to kill. Spies are always one step ahead of everyone else. These heroes are more than trigger-happy agents. They are cool and calculating, people who want to carry weight for entire countries and keep secrets too dangerous to fall into the wrong hands. They give you a job. You know, obviously we can make up whatever we want. This game is highly customizable. But then you also will gain a catchphrase. If you can tell on your sheet, there's a thing that says catchphrase, and you can make up your own catchphrase, or you can pick one of these. The examples they give for the catchphrase of the spy would be, "There's no time, I'll explain later," or "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," or "It might be impossible, but we have to do it." So these are all fun.
Or on the rocks.
Right, and then they also have a flaw. For example, here it says "Everybody lies," or "I don't tolerate mistakes," or "I push myself too hard for the mission." So we can all be very customizable about that. You know, for example, I'm not seeing it here, but you could say your catchphrase is, "You will die with more blood than you have." What does that mean?
Right.
I don't know, but that's a cool catchphrase. Freaky stuff.
For a hemomancer.
Characteristics of a spy. So you basically get to put an attribute point in crime. Maybe we cut to a camera on a character sheet here so we can see what we're talking about here. But maybe we'll look at, if you see, there's the crime skill here. The attribute point would be that dot to the right of the word crime. Somebody point to it. Everybody probably point to it because I don't know what camera's on it. But you see that dot would mean that you have 3 dice added to your dice pool if you were to dot in crime. And crime include all of those skills, awareness, dexterity, stealth, or streetwise, but it is to be made known to you that you can make a crime flirt roll. You can make a crime cool roll. You can make a crime fight roll. Maybe you fight dirty. All these dice rolls will incorporate lots of different things. They're just recommending them by putting them at the bottom of these
But you
stats.
can't roll, Jackson, for cash.
You can't.
With crime. Do you know why?
Crime doesn't pay.
I'm glad you said that.
How much does being a hero pay?
You have the skill points. So these skill points then go into your skills, which are these things, like I said, flirt, leadership, speech, style, right? And there's a lot of skills that are an option there. For example, and they're not even options. I think you just get them all, which are endure, fight, stunt, cool, drive, shoot, flirt, detect, awareness, stealth. Like, just all of those are added to your thing. So picking one makes you really good at stuff, but you'll know very quickly by the end of this game, you'll probably be great at everything. You're action movie heroes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get at least 3 dice and everything.
Always, because you need to have matches in order to succeed at things.
Mm-hmm.
I'll explain the rules more in a second. I just kind of want to get general vibes of characters before I deep dive. And then feats. In this example, it gives us a gunslinger, heartbreaker, martial arts, master of disguise, parkour, and shadow, which you would then choose 2 from. So maybe you can choose 2. You want to choose gunslinger or martial arts. But now on that little sheet that I have prepared for everybody, if I go back to the Google Doc, wherever that went, there it is. The way that it works is that all the feats in the Outgunned, if you pick an Outgunned class, you will have access to basically 2 of those feats. But you can always swap out one of those feats for an Action Flicks feat, a World of Killers feat. So there's different options there. If you're like, oh, I don't want parkour and pep talk because that seems silly. I want instead parkour and alien diplomacy. You can have that. But you can't swap out, if you pick an Outgunned class, you can't swap out for a different Outgunned feat, if that makes sense. Because it doesn't fit your role, right? So that's kind of how they do it. So if you're trying to get super customizable, we can deep dive a little bit more off camera. But I guess in this case, it's probably just best to just pick what makes sense and feels cool to you. And I promise your character will come together in moments. So if I scroll up to on the Star Wars Outgunned Google sheet, you guys are all seeing the roles here: Commando, Fighter, all the way to Spy, Star Raider. We have Alien Heroes, the Shadow Knight, the Samurai Hired Gun, Aristocrat. You get what I'm saying. So what seems appealing to you? And then I can click and find it and then pull it up and we can investigate together.
You send that to me?
It's in the Star Wars Ragtag chat. I don't know if you're in that.
The Outgunned Google thing.
Yeah.
I can also share the actual drive itself if you want access to all the Outgunned books.
Sure.
To start digging. Let me do this way. I think I've already done it. JD, I believe you have access to the TTRPG through the Nomenclature group, and then it's like in total on the drive.
Is it under the playbooks and printables?
Michelle says too many good options. I
saw
agree.
that.
Right. There are way too many.
I think I've already got an idea for my role.
So were you saying that anyone who has Force is the Star?
I shared it with
Shadow
JD
Knight?
already. Share Outgunned.
No, that was more like
found
if you were an inspiring
got
Sith.
it. Andy doesn't have it here, but let me see.
Because I could also be someone who just believes that he will get the Force.
Yes, very true.
Right.
All right, for the sake of your
Palpatine promised me.
for the sake of your anonymity, if you want to, come
Would
over
you
here
lie?
and type in your email. JD, I've already sent it to you,
Okay.
but I can do it. I can do it again.
With the
What's happening?
just the list.
Well, no, all of the Outgunned things I have are on my Google Drive,
Mm-hmm.
so you could have access to them. I've already shared it with you. It's in my TTRPG folder that I shared with you eons ago. You can dig in and find the Outgunned one, the Outgunned folder. But then if you want to come over here and have me share it with you, Paxton, Jackson, or Andy, you'll need to enter your email. Don't tell me your email so that the world doesn't have your email.
Yeah.
I've got the
Right.
Yes, okay. If you just want to trust me, I love that. We'll just do that.
Worst case scenario, I know where you live.
Right.
That is true. All right. So Paxton, you got one you're telling me you like?
Will you explain the nobody to me?
The Nobody.
There we go.
I sure can. So I'm going to scroll up to the Nobody. It's in the Outgunned book. The Nobody, a simple, everyday person. The neighbor next door, the retiree, or a cashier. Not all heroes are strong, brave, and trained for action. Some are simple, who have just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Everyday people, the Nobodies didn't ask to become heroes, but when action came a knocking, they proved to be more determined than they believed themselves. So the idea is that you're the character who somehow makes it out alive in the midst of that story. If you're planning on playing a commando droid, probably doesn't fit what you're looking for.
Jackie Chan.
not
But it's
Probably the commando, if that's what you're wanting to do.
Well,
a pretty interesting option.
well then what's the face? Is that
The face, that's the hero with a dazzling smile. They can get out of any problem with their smooth allure and silver tongue. Most of the time, they're even right. Whether they're skilled cheats, dandies with a lot of money, actual celebrities, or simply bright-eyed, smooth talkers, these heroes don't need to use brute force to get what they want. Catchphrases include, "Trust me," "Do you know who you're talking to?" or "Surely we can reach an agreement." They're very just action hero
yeah.
tropey ideas. The fighter's a martial artist if you're concerned there, but a good one for you probably might be, it depends on what kind of a soldier you want to be. Do you want to be a soldier? Do you want to be like a spy? Do you want to be like, what's the vibe you're going for?
Soldier spy.
Is the commando just kind of like a well-rounded? He can do kind of a lot of different things.
It's actually very gun focused. It's very soldier-y, is the commando. If you're going for your commando droid, the recommendation I would make would be the spy. They have some gunslinging abilities, but then they also have things like awareness, stealth, shoot, flirt, that kind of stuff.
It's either that or the assassin.
The assassin, as I said, is an all-encompassing option, which then I can pull up here if you want to see it. I'm going to go to the World of Killers, and then I will share it. I think I'm still on the same tab. I think we're good. I think it just pulls it up. Sick. I'm going down to it and go to the assassin. Yeah, the assassin is they call it a special role. Special role simultaneously acts as your role, your trope, and your job. You'll mark it down as all 3 sections on your hero sheet. The assassin. Which would make sense, obviously, if your job is to kill people.
What's
then
your job, assassin?
That's what you do. Hidden blade in the shadow. The assassins are hooded heroes who spread death in the pursuit of what they believe to be the greater good. When they're on the hunt, they move across the rooftops like cats, and they fall on their victim like birds of prey, striking them down without even arousing suspicion. They vanish into thin air. Catchphrases include, "Rest in peace. I live by the code. They'll never see me coming."
What's her name, assassin?
I don't think, JD, that it is a bad thought to be the assassin based on the dialogues that we've had prior to this.
Okay.
What's your birthday,
It's
assassin?
It's just the. That's yeah.
Innate.
Okay.
It's less choices,
Yeah.
but it certainly does
Any family?
Fit.
Assassin.
tell the story. They give you
Favorite food?
a lot of skill points because you don't get to make any of those other choices. They
Oh,
give you a
okay.
lot of attribute points, and they give you a lot of feat options. They give you 3 instead of 2, right? Like
Okay.
they give you everything, and then you also get a gear that is only available to the assassin, known as the concealed blade.
Okay, then yes, I want it. Then
Yes, I want it. Yes.
That is an important piece to the build, actually.
Is this Tanzai Volume 2?
Yes.
No.
All right. So then
Wow, believe that big?
there are 3 lines on your sheet. One of them says role, one of them says trope, and one of them says job,
Yeah.
and they all need to say assassin.
Okay. Okay. So this is more, and so the assassin allows me to kind of be a little bit more custom with what I do versus like
Assassin.
here's these traits and whatever. Okay.
You'll
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah,
you'll
okay.
see basically. Well, let's just do JD while we got him on the hot seat.
I have no
So your attribute points, you're gonna fill in 1 for brawn, and 1 for crime, meaning those dots at the top. Yep, you got it.
Okay. Great.
Then your skill points you're gonna fill in, and maybe just mark them with like a quick X, and then we can fill them in speed here.
Yep.
So endure,
Okay.
fight,
Yep.
force,
Yep.
stunt,
Yep.
cool, drive, shoot,
Dang. Okay.
leadership,
Okay.
detect,
Detect is. Yep.
fix,
Okay.
heal,
Okay.
awareness,
Yep.
dexterity, stealth.
Okay.
Now,
Still.
I'm gonna give you a list of feats here. You don't need to write any of these down, but they're actually technically on our screen if you're wanting to like zoom. I could potentially zoom in. Let me see if I can here.
Okay.
Bam.
More.
All right, so these 3 that you're going to get to choose from include always prepared, ambush, bad name, counter, expedient, feint, knife thrower, leap, parkour, pickpocket, shadow, and vanish.
Okay.
Bad name.
I'm not sure which one you want to go with, but those are all 3 options that you'll have to choose from.
I assume bad name is my name is assassin.
That's a bad name.
Cool. I know
It's a feat.
Shadow and Vanish were 2 that I was thinking of.
Sure, why not?
Very fitting for an assassin.
I'll think on the third one.
Now for lovable scoundrel.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you want to maybe take a photo and then contemplate?
Oh, sure.
And then, of course, don't forget that your gear includes concealed blade, and you can write it right there on the lasers, guns, and gear section. You can just write concealed blade as your first thing.
Okay.
Very, very cool. Who's next?
I will do the spy.
The spy he would like to be. Spy's a great choice.
The droid is a spy. For who?
Yes.
And once we
anyone with a
fill out all
USB
of this
drive?
stuff, we'll talk about what kind of characters we are, but we just got to get through the mechanics first. So hang on, Michelle. We're getting to the characters at some point. So right now we've got you're gonna be the spy. So now your job is a spy, but for whom do you work? Traditionally, you could work for the Separatists. Sometimes you could work pick an agency, pick a a political organization. You could be a
Pawn Stars.
republic spy. You could be a, you could be a Pike Syndicate spy. You could be right. Like, let's come up with the. Who do you work for?
Organization.
Absolutely, the Separatists.
Okay, he's a separatist spy. That would be your job. Separatist spy. Or separatist agent or whatever. You run it right there. Then the catchphrase, which you'll need to come up with as well, JD. You'll need to come up with a catchphrase.
Got one.
Cool.
It can be whatever I want, though.
It can be whatever you want, but I can also give you some examples of things to fall into here. The catchphrases I did read already, so actually I'm not going to do it for you.
Yeah, it's Roger, Roger.
It's a good one. That's a great catchphrase. Brilliant. That's amazing. And don't forget as well that there needs to be a flaw. There needs to be a flaw. And I can go back to assassin flaws if you need to hear some potential options.
Yeah.
If I have one that's more
Always
flavor
follows
for the Star Wars theme and
the
is
race.
that, is
Yeah,
that
do
fine?
it.
Okay.
If you're race is you're bloodthirsty and you need it.
Like essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So should I
Great.
explain that, or should I wait until we kind of get?
Let's
into
wait
who
until
they
we're
are?
getting to the character stuff, but just making sure that you're noting your flaw. Another flaw maybe for a spy is everybody lies, or I don't tolerate mistakes, or I push myself too hard for the mission, or I don't know, whatever you think.
Always follows programming.
I mean, that's an interesting flaw, but I'm not sure how I'm going to play with it.
The directive.
It's a very Scott thing to do.
It is.
I'm trying to like work out something. So it's post Order 66.
Yep, post Order 66.
Everybody knows I'm a droid now.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
they were all shut down, but I want my flaw to be something with like my hardwire got messed up because of the shutdown. I don't
Well,
know
so
how
then
I
what is the thing that you're hardwired? Like human beings, we're hardwired
I think
funny.
just in general, I
some
see
people-
a clone, it's just on site.
Ooh, okay.
So my flaw just be aggressive to clones.
Your flaw may be
Not physically, just verbally.
see an enemy or I don't know, something like
Just
Hyper focus.
right, like robot wise, like droid wise, just like must erase or must destroy. or
Must
something.
destroy clone.
must destroy
'Cause I feel like very specifically, it's only like.
here's what I would say
Republic.
your flaw is enemy of the Republic.
That's a good one.
I like that.
Yep.
I'm like, we gotta get a good phrase. All right, now let me know when you're ready to fill in some buttons here, some boxes, and we'll get an X on your sheet or something to be quick, and then you can fill in your heart's content when I move on. So let me know when you're ready, and we'll start filling in some bubbles.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so your attribute point is crime. You criminal scum. Your skill points you will be filling in includes endure,
Okay.
fight, stunt, cool, drive, shoot, flirt, detect, awareness, and stealth. A lot of overlap between that and the assassin, as we're being made aware.
I definitely want to see you use that flirt skill.
You look great today.
Hey man, a compliment's a compliment.
Nice bolts.
Oh, got him. Wasn't sure where that was going. And then your feats that you'll want to be thinking about, of course,
least we won't
remember
talk about the bolts.
on that list, you can always choose from an action flicks or a World of Killers option. But the feats that you are going to be choosing from here is 2 from Gunslinger, Heartbreaker, Martial Arts, Master of Disguise, Parkour, and Shadow.
Oh, definitely parkour.
I mean, Master of Disguise is kind of
Yeah.
Should be.
Master of just.
a good option for a guy who's a droid.
Yeah, it's just open up your chest, just a bunch of wigs.
He's always got a wig. He's got a wig for every occasion. He's like Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch. You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yes.
Oh, man. Everyone has to have some flaws. No Mary
Except
Sue's
he's
here.
a robot.
You said I could get one
Somehow
from
makes
World
it
of
better.
Killers.
Chat GPT finally
yes,
got a body.
their World of Killers is an option as well.
It's just any of them off there.
Uh-huh. Yep. This just specifically the
I have an idea.
I mean, I think right now World of Killers is in there, yes. Choose 2 from Gunslinger, Heartbreaker, Martial Arts, Master of Disguise, Parkour, and Shadow. You can take your time and choose, but just making sure you're aware of your options.
Okay.
And then gear you will get, and I will write these down right now. Your gear includes right now elegant clothes.
Okay.
which I would put in the line that sort of has like a suitcase, right? That's where that kind of like long line is. The weapons kind of go up at the top. Then there is this is now a weapon.
No, when you say elegant.
Pistol with silencer, or in this case, let's write blaster because that's
With silencer.
with silencer.
Okay.
And then the last one is item of choice.
Just anything I want.
Fortunately and unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
And we'll get to that in due time. All right. What are we thinking, Jackson? Where's your heart at?
Based on what you're saying, it sounds like I'm going to want to go with the face. Wanting to play a politician of sorts.
Yeah, let me see if there's any World of Killers that might fit that vibe as well. Let me see here. The aristocrat is another option as well.
With the brain?
The aristocrat is an elegant, deliberate hero who always knows how to keep their lane, obviously the priority lane. With your old-fashioned nobles, poised concierges of five-star establishments, or esteemed cornerstones of their community, the aristocrats always have everything under control and always know which strings to pull in order to bring down their enemies. Not that the face isn't a good option, but the face is a bit more of a talking their way through a situation, and the aristocrat is more of like, I get to talk my way through a situation. I'm already entitled.
Probably pretty fitting compared to the face. I think that's probably a better match.
All right. So what do you do for work, Senator?
Hold on. I'm writing.
Are you going to be a senator? Are you going to be a former senator? Are you going to be a liaison or a family, attorney? Like, what's your kind of what's the work that you do? What's your job?
I would think I'd have some sort of close tie to Palpatine, whether that's being an informant or just a bigger name in the Senate before it gets dissolved later on down the line.
So then we'll say your job is a former senator.
Yeah.
Great choice. You'll have to pick the planet that you served as well at some point. Which you'll have no problem doing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
These two know more about Star Wars than I ever want to.
You're welcome.
I like Star Wars. It's a lot of stuff to know. All right. Now, don't forget your catchphrase. The options that they have here are, there's no need to get heated. Just name the price, or they will hear about this, and you can say whatever you want it to be.
I think they will hear about this is good.
Okay. They will hear about this is a great catchphrase. Flaws include, I feel untouchable. I believe everything has a price, or I have a reputation to uphold. But you can also pick another flaw. Maybe you're an alien that gives off their pheromones through their skin, perhaps. You know.
I met one of those.
You did?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't. Tanzai did.
Yeah, well.
But your flaw you can really, really go crazy with.
Yeah.
What are you thinking as far as the type of character that's in your head?
Go crazy.
I have not gotten that far yet, honestly.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you just taking a leap and being the politician of the group. It's very fun. So now let's go ahead and mark your attribute points, and I'll let you think about your flaw while I move on to Andy here at the end. But we're going to do your attribute point here is smooth. So that's the smooth bubble will need to get filled in. So you'll have 3 smooth dice, which is cool. And then let me know when you're ready for skill points, and we'll start marking those.
Go nuts.
All right. Drive.
Okay.
Shoot.
Okay.
Flirt.
Yep.
Leadership.
Okie dokie.
Speech.
Yep.
Style.
Fancy.
Detect. Heal. Know. And awareness.
Fancy schmancy.
Yeah, know is a fun skill. It's just you know stuff.
Yeah. Like that.
And then your feats you will get to choose from are bad name, cash flow, elegance. Of course, there's heartbreaker again. High culture and savoir faire. And if you don't know what that means,
I have no clue.
don't
what that
worry.
means.
We're gonna get to feats here,
Savoir-faire is-
probably as a group when we get to that. But let's get your gear here.
It's French.
Your gear includes elegant clothes.
Makes sense.
Those two can go to parties. Maybe you have to work up some parties for them to attend. And then your choice of items adding up to 5 cash, which is very, very fun.
Interesting. I will have to look through that.
So just make sure that you note that.
Will do.
Yeah, that's a lot of money in this game. Because
How
for example,
cash
just for
works like
example,
the
the
Old
most
West.
expensive items in this game are
Cash works like
3
the Old West
cash.
here. Just money.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Toss on the table.
Yeah. How do we determine our starting cash? It is-
Everybody
is-
starts with 1 unless otherwise noted.
Oh, okay. Oof. Okay. Oof.
And I believe that there's obviously ways to earn cash.
Sure.
But for now, it's the 1 cash.
Okay.
Yes.
Johnny.
My dude's walking around naked, just like with,
He got nothing.
like his concealed blade is not concealed unless it is, and that's a problem.
Oh, don't ask where it's concealed.
Now, keep in mind, this is an action movie, and it's meant to extrapolate more so than be accurate, right? So the cash is meant to be like, I have a story-related item that I couldn't live without, right? In your case, it's I have clothes and food and
Fair enough.
all the things that I need to operate as an assassin.
Fair enough.
All right, what are you thinking, sir?
Well, what are we talking about?
You want to be the small Sith?
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
Sounds fun is what we like here at Worlds 1.
And you wanted that to be the Shadow Knight.
Yes, it will have to be. That is the only way in which to use the Force in this particular game.
As you wish.
I'm pulling it up now.
Aw.
If Jackson wanted to be a Force, I definitely would have gone with the guy who believes he could get the Force, because that's what he was promised.
Yeah.
I would totally do that.
All right.
I was reading into your as you wish, and so I was just, oh, that's really sweet.
Oh, it's the love. All right. So
It will be.
the Shadow Knight is what they call him because, copyright. But they got as close as they could. And they really did. So, all right, here we go. Let me see here. Where is this? All right, the Star Knight. The Star Knight, your job is... Huh.
Can't hear it.
Oh.
Zoom in.
How's that? Nailed that. So sorry. I just have good eyesight. But I'm sure you're on a phone, and that's I'm sorry.
I was sitting here like from here. I was like, I am gonna take a picture. I want to zoom in on that.
All right. So now let me just scroll down here for a second past knockoff Obi-Wan.
Thanks to the producer, by the way.
Yeah, no, he's such a G. Let me go to... So darkness is a fast and violent path that allows those who walk it to control the power by channeling their negative emotions, such as rage, hatred, and resentment. Those who can tap into the power and choose to embrace the path of darkness are known as Shadow Knights. Shadow Knights, you gain a new resource. Cross out that thing that says balance, and you're going to write down the word passion. And you're going to gain access to the list of powers. Yes, the list of powers as well as the dark powers, which is very, very cool. So there's a lot of things there that you'll want to investigate. And I will share it with you so that you can pull it up. But for now, you need a catchphrase.
Not a trope?
You need a job. Well, your role is
Shadow Knight?
Shadow Knight.
Got it.
Your job is what? What is your job?
I didn't see job on there. Sorry.
It's background.
It's your background.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Does it not say?
No job here. Oh no. Oh, it's on that.
Oh, his says background.
I mean,
it says
it's the same thing though. I did.
Yeah.
I just,
Ah.
Cool. Yep. Sorry. They change it depending on your
In my mind,
sheet. Yeah.
it's apprentice.
Well, in canon, it sure isn't. But I don't know. What do you think, Jackson? What do you
Or
think?
opinion.
Palpatine is he Palpatine's second apprentice?
Or that I believe I am,
You're the backup plan.
I mean, it works. Mara Jade existed.
which is why he's sending me on this mission.
All right. You can be Palpatine's second apprentice.
If Mara Jade was Palpatine's right hand, you can be Palpatine's left hand.
What was
Can I believe-
Vader? His foot?
Vader's his fist, the Emperor's fist. Right?
Can I believe?
Third leg? Is that what you're trying to say? Gross. His third hand.
The producer is off screen, just being really gross.
I know. Zane, okay and a finger through it is not appropriate.
Can I believe?
He's not doing that. I'm
I'm his right
100% making that. I'm sorry. It's me.
He's actually just shaking his head and
I know.
disappointment at all of us.
All right. So your job is apprentice, which is cool.
Or at least I believe it is.
I love that it is. Catchphrase.
What?
Your job
I
is
thought we were going to
apprentice.
trope.
Well, we're
I'm
not there
looking at
yet.
A couple of the what?
We're not there yet.
I'm so confused.
We have job, catchphrase, and flaw before we get to your attribute points, skill points, and feats.
Oh,
He's so lost.
I know. I'm like, everybody did this before him. I thought we would be up to speed by now.
you said come with nothing.
We saw the list.
You said
not
come with
the-
imagination and a pencil. That's
I'm glad you're here. This
I
is
forgot
fun.
the pencil, but I went and grabbed one.
I forgot my imagination and I went and grabbed one.
Yeah.
So you've got a job. Now you need a catchphrase. Example catchphrases include everything happens for a reason, I have the high ground, and we are nothing
come-
before the stars. Another catchphrase might include I don't like sand.
come on.
Hello there. Perhaps
There's too many good options here. I can give you at
dude,
least 3.
just wait. They give you trope. Is it possible to learn this power? We cannot foresee the future, but we can control our actions. And hello there.
But they're too angsty.
No.
No, that's perfect.
Is it possible to learn this power? Is the troubled apprentice trope, which is fun.
That's
Like, how troubled do I need to be?
I mean, Anakin level trouble
Skywalker.
Can I be
is what
trouble?
is the goal.
Can I just be trouble?
yes.
You can also be the trope of like just a piece of shit. You can just be a
General
little
Grievous.
turd,
I was looking
which
more-
is fun.
In my mind, this character is just more like, yeah, we should blow everybody up.
Okay, I
I'm
understand.
the best apprentice ever.
I understand. This is I want to please someone so badly I do evil.
Yeah.
I get it.
Hmm.
So then your
Harley
catchphrase.
Quinn.
Then your catchphrase should. Yeah, Harley Quinn's a great example of that actually.
Oh, yeah.
Catchphrase is
I'm working on it.
something like that. And then your flaw. Are you just ignorant? What's the word? Not ignorant. It's
Naive.
naive.
Uninformed.
Your
Yeah.
flaw is I'm very naive.
Or
That would be a good flaw.
the flaw there is I have blind faith in my superior.
Yeah, that's
Not
it.
blind faith. Yeah.
That's your flaw. This music's all dark.
I like it.
I'm so pumped.
Yeah. He's like, take this coin, go do some stuff for me. I'm like,
Okay.
Right?
Sure, dude. Man, I'm interested to see why it
I
is that
finally
you're.
gonna get my wings.
So you're thinking about your catchphrase. In the meantime, I need you to fill in focus. That is your attribute point. You'll need to fill in. So there's these dots to the right of your skill,
Never forget to murder.
and yours will be focus. Never forget to murder. Oh my gosh, that's a dark and twisted catchphrase.
Only if you let it be.
Never forget to leave no survivors.
Right. I don't take prisoners.
Gosh. Did you fill in your focus?
Yes.
Purge the Xenos.
All right, and your
What's that?
skill points.
Purge the Xeno scum, you know?
Right. It's true.
He has too much power.
I like it.
Unlimited power.
Skill points include endure, fight, stunt, cool, drive, leadership, detect, know, awareness, and stealth. It's a very stealthy party minus our face.
And that was from Shadow Knight.
Aristocrat.
Oh yes, aristocrat. My bad. Feats you must take. The power is with me.
The power is with me.
The force is with me, is what it should say. But they call it power.
Understood.
And then they allow you to choose one among acrobat, astral focus, astral sword fighter, inner peace, and lightning reflexes.
Choose how many?
One.
Oh, yeah.
One,
One of
because you
those.
already gained the force. And then, of course, you also have all the other options in World of Killers that is in that document as
Lightning
well.
reflexes.
Lightning reflexes is a great choice. It's a good one. You'll be dodging stuff. And then you may have, as your
Which is
gear,
probably the only reason this character's alive at this point.
the Star Sword or the Double Star Sword.
JD, can you hand me the second book in the stack real quick?
I might call it a lightsaber or a double lightsaber.
Thank you.
Which option will you be deciding?
Is double star sword just 2 star swords?
No, it's the
It's Darth Maul.
Oh, it's that one.
or no, it's the one like that.
Regular.
The regular lightsaber. Great choice.
Can it be the size that I am?
It would have to be. like Yoda.
Little cheese cutter.
All right, so everybody has a role, and in JD's case, he also has a trope, which is very cool.
Wait, do I not get a trope?
You are going to get a trope,
you.
and that is what we're going to decide now.
Yay.
Going back to Paxton, giving everybody a chance in the spotlight here. Paxton, which option sounds really, really cool to you of the list here for your role? Yeah, because it says how to build a character. Role, personal data, then trope, which we did personal data. That was your flaw, catchphrase, all that stuff.
I gotta pull up the.
It's definitely cheater.
Which one's the?
Tropes are bad to the bone, cheater, cool but distressed,
Oh,
die hard,
I
free
can
spirit.
pick any of them.
Not the game.
Oh yeah, there's no
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing professional.
professional. He says. Let me. Which one is that one? Where's that from?
It's
World
from
of Killers, thank
World
you.
of Killers, yes.
All right, I'll pull it up here. I'll zoom in. Don't worry. Feats. Killer feats. Not what I wanted. I wanted this one. There we go.
Zoom in.
I'm getting it.
Haha.
Um,
I can read.
it's all fuzzy, but there it is. All right. You're gonna choose an attribute point, either nerves or focus. Yeah, you see, you start the game very powerful. You start the game with a lot of things filled in.
I'm gonna go nerves.
Okay. And then feat, you'll choose one from detective, hacker, marksman, or scientist.
Marksman.
Good choice. Good choice. And then
So how many feet should I have total?
I believe you should have 3.
Oh, okay. Because I already wrote down a third.
And then your skill points, I'm 90% sure I'm doing this right. Just making sure everybody knows. I'm seeing a lot of skills go down, and I'm like, there's a lot of skills being filled in, but then I understand that each one goes to 3, and so it's like,
Yeah.
but I think it's all good so far. And then these skill points, whenever you're ready, you're going to be filling in more dots, Paxton. You may have some skills already at 3. We'll see. Probably not. I think you'll have the maximum you'll have are the 2 for the skills there. But your skill points include drive, shoot, style,
Drive, shoot, style.
detect, fix, awareness, dexterity, stealth. Which dexterity would be like lockpicking and that kind of stuff. All right. So you've selected your trope. Your trope is your professional. Let's keep this clean. I'm not looking for trouble. That's the phrase they wrote there. It's a reference to a movie. All right. What are you thinking?
We still need to go over my flaw, and I need you to list those again.
You can pick your own flaw.
Yeah, I can't find a list.
All right. I'll get to your flaw.
You're a politician, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You're corrupt.
I mean, that is certainly a flaw, but not a flaw in this
I
game.
mean, it feels like you probably are.
No, I think I'd know if I was corrupt.
You're a little bit on the take.
Flaws include I feel untouchable. I believe everything has a price, and I have a reputation to uphold.
Oh, I definitely have a reputation to uphold.
I see. He cares about his image. That's a flaw.
Mm-hmm.
I would know.
You can destroy him with Photoshop.
Okay. I don't think they have Photoshop at Star Wars. It's very analog.
So do our feats give us extra like?
Yeah, we'll get to feats. They do things like give you free rerolls and stuff like that.
Okay.
Or make you better at shooting or whatever.
Now, in terms of trope, I'm down to 3.
Oh, which ones are you thinking about?
The first one is logical thinker,
Which is from,
action flicks,
okay, Action Flicks.
great performer from World of Killers.
Hold on, let's do one at a time because I got books to pull up. What was
Sure.
what was the one you were thinking about?
Logical thinker,
Okay.
action flicks.
Logical thinker. I know it's hard, but it's the most logical option.
Mm-hmm. to find it again.
They call you cold and unemotional, but you don't care about that. Even while facing danger, you always remain calm and think clearly to evaluate what is the most rational course of action when you do it. Or then you do it.
Yeah.
So what was the other one?
Great performer in World of Killers.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Gross. Oh, man. I'm going to have so much fun being Palpatine.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Teach you, Master.
We have chocolate.
No.
Feats.
Come
Oh, gosh.
on.
I read this book. I read all these books. I did. Feats. Killer Feats. The one was called what?
Great performer.
Not feats. This is a freaking tropes. We're looking at tropes, and I keep saying feats. Great performer. There it is. Practice makes perfect. You dedicated your life to practicing and studying an extremely delicate art. Your body was literally deformed by countless days spent dancing on point, chiseling marble, or singing opera at the top of your lungs.
All right. That's probably not what I thought it meant, but okay. Well, in that case, let's look at the next one down. Honorable Demon. What's that mean?
Honorable Demon. Inside you, there are two souls. One on one side, you are Unstoppable Fury, a violent demon that stops at nothing in order to carry out their brutal mission. On the other, you follow a strict moral code and view respect and honor as the highest values.
And what's Just Wicked?
That's the Jekyll and Hyde right there.
Yeah.
And
what-
what's Just Wicked, the one right
Found
after it?
Just Wicked. This is the John Wick quote. Yeah, I think I'm back. You're the best at what you do, even if what you, it's what it says. Even if what you do isn't pretty, killing might come hard to other people, but for you, it has always been second nature. You don't like it, but you learn to deal with it. You're just wired like that. You're the damn boogeyman.
You're the Punisher.
You're John Wick.
That's amazing.
Oh, man. I think a logical thinker probably makes the most sense.
Okay, he's a cold, calculating, terrifying person. So you're going to choose between nerves and focus. Focus being like our intelligence, and then nerves being like our sort of combination between. It's not really even dexterity. It's more like just skill.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind
I'd
of the
say
vibe.
so.
Yeah,
Sure.
So whichever one you chose there, which one did you choose? Nerves or focus? Are you smart, or are you cool?
Let's do focus.
Focus. All right. And then you will choose one feat from Alien Diplomat, Mastermind, Outsmart, or Scientist.
Say this again.
Alien Diplomat, Mastermind, Outsmart, or Scientist.
Say this again in a different tone of voice.
Alien Diplomat, Mastermind, Outsmart, or Scientist.
It's between Alien Diplomat and Mastermind. Evens, it's Alien. Odds,
Alien Diplomat gives you
Diplomat.
better rolls when you're dealing with aliens specifically, and then Mastermind makes you basically, it leans into your like cold calculatingness, and it gives you the ability to like I think it's better at like no or something like that.
I think you're an
Alien Diplomat probably makes more sense, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skill points. Whenever you're ready, you're going to be filling in more. More. I'm going to have to go back to Assassin to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Okay.
There's one thing that we missed. But
Okay. What did we
I'll,
miss?
I'll double check with you.
Okay. Because I was thinking about it as I'm seeing all these skill points hit the table.
Tell me what to fill.
You ready? Endure, cool, leadership, speech, detect, fix, know, and awareness. Dope. Thanks, Michelle. She likes her shirt. She got the quality of the merch is 100. She speaks from experience.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she ended up with a couple, and she's pretty stoked on it.
Yeah, they're dope. They're dope stuff. So you got all your things, Jackson?
I believe so.
Perfect. All right, Mr. Andy.
Yes.
Any of those from that list that I have there seem interesting to you
For what?
for your trope?
Maybe.
Trope is kind of the way that it's your subclass of who you are.
A good catchphrase. We gotta remember to leave no survivors.
Is that what your catchphrase is? Okay, you picked that one. I thought that was fun.
Now for the tropes, I was looking at a couple of them. Like maybe trusty sidekick, lovable scoundrel, troubled apprentice.
I think lovable sidekick sounds fun. Let's look at that one. Because it sounds like you're playing the you shouldn't be evil, but you're evil anyway.
Or that's trusty sidekick.
Oh, I see. So that one was found where? It is the Outgunned book. Yes, Trusty Sidekick. Trusty Sidekick sounds fun. Let's see. It is all set. What would you do without me is what it says. There's one person you really care about in your life, one you see is truly worthy or in need of your help or protection. You've decided to stick by their side and have become the perfect wingman, a trusted friend who's worth more than any treasure. Attribute points include nerves and focus. Your feats include get down, mechanic, physician, or proven driver. There's some other things.
That might not work when he's not here.
It's true. What other
What
options?
about lovable scoundrel?
Lovable scoundrel, is that from...
Action flicks.
Yes. Lovable scoundrel is probably going to be a... Never tell me the odds. That's what he says there. You're reckless, headstrong, self-absorbed, and always want to do things your way. How can anyone resist you? You may not be the classic hero who always does the right thing. Far from it. But your rebel charm is what makes you irresistible. Feats include alien diplomat, hyperlight evasion, pep talk, or shoot first. It's Han Solo.
It's not bad.
It is.
And then what was your third one?
But I can pull it a little bit
You can.
to the side from Han Solo. Han Solo is the middle. But I can take that. Was it hyper something?
Hyperlight evasion?
Hyperlight evasion. And basically just be my character cannot be killed, and that's why he's still alive, and that's why he's like, evil's great.
He just gets away every time.
Yeah. He just always gets away.
So you're going to be a lovable scoundrel?
I kind of like it. What else do you think would be possible?
There's lots of things that are possible. I'll go back up to this list here. The Cheener cool with distress diner. Free spirit. Free spirit's kind of fun. Let's see what that is. I go where I want to, and I only do what I want to do.
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
No. Last Boy Scout is interesting. What's that?
Do you want to hear what Last Boy
Superman?
Scout is?
Let me help you. It's no trouble at all. They don't make heroes like you anymore. You have good morals and an old school education that gives you a nostalgic kind of charm. You face your mission with determination, a positive attitude, and a pinch of naivety.
Superman.
Hard to kill, hunter, military BG, and selfless.
I mean, I like it except for the part where it sounds like I have to be good. If I could just be like,
Well, no, you don't have to do that. That's just inspiration. But the feats include hard to kill, hunter, military BG, and selfless.
yeah. I mean, based on the thing, I feel like it's Last Boy Scout.
Okay.
It's the Last Boy Scout of evil.
Of evil. So then your trope is Last Boy Scout. Your attribute point whenever you're ready. Sorry if this is slow, but it's session 0. And I'm
Indeed.
glad you're here.
All right.
Your attribute point is brawn or nerves?
Brawn or nerves. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
brawn.
All right. Choose one feat from hard to kill, hunter, military BG, or selfless.
Like hard to kill.
Hard to kill. He's got the ability to...
Lightning reflexes,
Just-
hard to kill. Nice.
Zippity zap zap.
He's doubling down on being impossible to kill. Skill points is endure.
That's why I have to remember to leave no survivors. It's not as easy.
Right.
It's not as easy for some of us.
Endure?
Not easy being green.
What was the first one?
Endure?
Oh,
Endure? Endure?
Endure. Endure.
I thought that was the second one. It's not. The first one.
Andor.
Stunt.
Season 2.
Cool.
A.
Shoot. Survival. Flirt. Fix. Stealth. Example of a stunt would be jumping off of the building and perfectly landing on the top of the car
Hey, I didn't do that.
so that you don't die, you know?
Yeah.
Like aim for the bushes.
And don't become
Stunt.
a puddle.
Aim for the
Yeah.
bushes.
That's
Shout
a
out to
stunt.
season
Another
1.
example of a stunt would be doing a backflip over somebody, right? So that's kind of fun.
I did do that successfully.
So that is your trope, and then going back to my sheet, I just have one screen. All right. Now let's just go over you for a second. What did we miss there?
So I feel as I was looking at World of Killers on
Yep.
page 23.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's yes, and right here it says when you choose this special role, you gain 6 skill points to assign freely instead of the usual 2.
Oh, so actually those skill points are probably just everybody's getting to choose 2, and I'm letting everybody pick like crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
That's it.
incorrect. So then what we need to do there is, I knew I was doing it wrong. I knew it.
Is that so? Okay, so
Yeah.
is that okay?
So all of those skills, all of
get rid
those
of all of them.
skills, you have 6 of them that you get instead of all of the ones that I listed.
correct.
He does.
And
Everybody
then
else gets
everybody
2.
gets 2. And then additionally, you get to choose 3 feats from the list for that roll. So when it gives you that list of feats, you get to choose 3. It just tells you that. So
What about
it's
for
good.
the trope?
Your trope, I think for your trope you get
Yeah. So I think what we need to do is
you get a erase at
you're
this
gonna have
point.
to go back. Yeah.
You think I'm about to go back? Oh my gosh, I'm so
I
sorry.
think so.
I don't
okay.
necessarily know if
Well,
that's
we know
true,
what
but
we know what we're looking for, though.
that's true.
It's gonna be faster.
Yeah. So because like basically, if I'm reading this that way, that means like, so I pick assassin. So then everything here gets blanked out, and then I get 6 points to put wherever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Period.
And then the ones that you listed off for us are the options for where our 2 go.
Yeah, I should have read this. When you choose a roll, you gain 1 point in an attribute and 1 point in each 1 point each in 10 skills. Then you choose 2 feet. Hold on. When you choose a roll, you gain 1 point in an attribute and 1 point each in 10 skills. That's what it says.
Okay.
Then you can choose 2 feats from the list of 6 for the roll. Additionally, your roll gives you some starting gear and suggested jobs, catchphrases, and flaws. When choosing a roll, no, that's what it says. So I'm guessing
okay.
then you also get
Two
6.
more?
6
In
more?
addition to that,
Is that what I'm gathering?
I guess.
Oh, read
Because-
what it says again.
Yeah, so a special roll simultaneously acts as your role, your trope, and your job. Mark it down in all 3 sections. Done. When
No.
you choose this special role,
It is. We're correct. It is add. So it is what we did,
okay.
and add 2 free skill points.
What's the second?
And then for you,
I
you
get
get 6
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Man.
wait, is the 6
because he
instead of
doesn't gain a trope.
it's because
He just gets.
Oh,
he
make
gets
up
to
for it.
just have all of those things.
So we just get 2 freebies wherever we want.
You get 2 freebies wherever you want.
Okay. Okay, and I think I did decide what I want my feats to be.
I didn't
So,
do it wrong. I
with-
did read.
No, good. Yeah.
With that being said,
that's
what
fair.
if we max out all of one thing?
Don't
doable.
put more skill points.
You
in it.
don't get anything else.
Okay, because I'm 2 away from having smooth completely filled.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You could fill in all your things, and you could be.
Or I could do
this-
2 on focus.
Keep in mind that you can
totally
do.
smooth.
You can do a crime flirt.
Yeah.
Could you?
You can hand her the blunt and woo her because of
and
your crime.
So follow-up question with that too. How do you get the 3 filled in on the top?
That's
You,
your.
you use one of your 2.
No, that's an
That's
attribute.
different.
That's an attribute.
Oh, okay.
So nobody's gonna
I
have
see.
a maxed attribute unless you, or everybody's gonna have maxed attributes. You basically would just have
2.
you fill in a dot and you're maxed on
So
your
you got
attribute.
2 because that was
Okay.
your roll.
So I
and
should have
your
2 then. I
trope.
should have smooth from earlier and focus.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
those
got
are the
wrong on
attributes that you
focus.
chose.
Gotcha. Just want to
Alright.
double check.
Can you go? Can you? Just
I can
wanna make
do-
sure.
yep.
Give me my my skills one more time. I just want to make sure I've got them because I think it was
Skills: endure, fight,
Yeah.
force,
Yeah.
stunt, cool, drive, shoot, leadership, detect, fix, heal, awareness, dexterity, and stealth.
Okay.
And you
And
get
I
to
get
then
additional
choose
6.
6
More.
things on top of that. I'm
cool.
assuming you're gonna be invisible.
Yup. Stealth it is. So yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be very different from Tanzai. Like, Tanzai was very, like, yeah, you saw him coming. He wanted you to see him coming. Like, this
Mhm.
guy, nope.
I'm not even here.
The 2 I filled in ended up I maxed out flirt and I put another one streetwise.
Who are you doing flirt instead of speech?
Yeah, speech is already maxed out.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Jackson is gonna flirt with me,
nice bolts.
and I'm gonna like it and let him roll for it.
Still doing charisma based character, just very different from what
I love it. I think it's fun. Also, isn't this picture just Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
They got away with murder. Like
Medieval-
this
Medieval
whole
Batman.
thing. There was a guy I watched on YouTube. He reviewed this game and he was like, "Yeah, they changed the he was saying like he's like
Insignia?
I mean, yeah, the color.
no,
is
he
a
was like
little
he's like,
different.
"Yeah, they changed it, but like did they?" Like and he was talking about specifically not even this image, it's just all over the game. Like if I go to like the Space Heroes and like all these things, it's
Well,
like,
hello there, and like,
"Oh my gosh." I'm like, "Do you have rights to that?" I guess they do.
It's a phrase.
Yeah, below there probably is not.
So then I'm going to go to the sheet here. Oh my goodness, where am I going? I'm lost. I'm not lost. Star Wars Outgunned. I have opened 3 different windows.
That's a lot of windows.
So you added your skill points. He got 6. You guys got 2.
Yep. Yep.
Then you'll choose and note 3 feats from your role and trope. And we can write those down.
Got it.
So it's 2 from your roll and 1 from your trope.
That should be what
That's how it goes.
that should be what happened.
I only got 1
You got your what?
from trope and feat, and for feats I only got 1 from
He
trope and
didn't,
roll.
You didn't put your 2 in from your roll.
It did no, not every. Hold on, let me look.
Yeah.
Let me look.
You told me to pick from like
Session 0. This is so fun.
3. This is fun. We're having fun.
I'm having fun. It's just
No,
it's just
fun. I'm enjoying it.
it's this we're all picking it, and I'm just making people sit through the stuff. They're gonna skip. We're gonna look in the future on the VOD, and it's gonna be like boring. Should have done the other stuff first, but you live and you learn.
No worries.
So
Happens.
That's what chapters are for, right?
yes,
Yeah.
So you're aware of before we get into who our character is, you're aware of what my species can do.
yes.
What would that be, do you think? Like, it's not heal. Would it be survival? Would it be...
Well,
You know what I mean?
I mean, it just listen.
I'm
Here's the thing, JD. If I'm totally not able to see you, and then it happens to me,
Right.
I'll just make you roll stealth,
Okay.
and then it happens to me,
Fair enough. All right.
right?
Then-
Like,
Got it.
I mean, maybe I make you make a fight roll. Maybe
Okay.
if like I'm looking at you,
Fair.
but like if you're invisible and I'm not seeing that coming, nope, I'm dead.
Sweet. Well, then I'm maxing out stealth and fight. Done.
Gross.
Sure. Fair.
All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna
Yep.
tell me the feats that you picked, and then I'll make sure Jackson has his feats correctly. So Jackson, you would have had 1 feat from
Okay.
your trope.
Yeah. No, yeah. I've got 1.
Yep.
And then do I get any for roll?
I think you get 2 from your roll.
Your role is the
That's where I was getting confused.
Aristocat.
Yeah, there.
Everybody wants to be a cat because cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. You got 2 feats from Bad Name, Cash Flow, Elegance, Heartbreaker, High Culture, or Savoir Faire.
Okay, I hadn't gotten to those yet. Okay.
And we can look at those
Yeah,
if you want
no.
to take a picture of them,
Yeah.
and then we can remember to look at them when we go down the
I
feat
mean-
list.
If you're doing flirt, I would almost say go to Heartbreaker as one of them.
I think he's gonna be whatever the green people with like the dots on their face.
Miralans.
Green Lantern?
All right, so
That
Irish?
was my backup character.
Yeah.
let me go to feats here. Maybe we'll start with Paxton because we've been starting with him for a minute.
Hi.
What you got here?
So I picked 1. So I did Master of Disguise out of Outgunned.
Okay, let's do that one first.
Yep.
Master of Disguise. Okay, so I'm going to it. Oh my goodness, Master of Disguise.
I'm so stoked to play this guy.
Good.
I'm excited
I'm stoked
too.
for these characters, dude. Like, for real.
You know how to change your appearance and hide your identity. Gain a free reroll for all rolls made to disguise yourself, go unnoticed, or to take on someone else's identity.
You writing this down?
That is his feat.
I know.
He should be writing it
I
down.
wrote it
Oh,
down.
all of it? Oh,
I mean, he can write it however he needs to know. Free reroll on disguise is probably what he wrote.
Yep.
On disguise or like, yeah. And go unnoticed is a very interesting one there because it's like, does that mean I get a free reroll when I am in stealth? Well, did you argue to me that it made sense for you? Sure,
And that's the disguise one.
that's Master of Disguise.
Yeah, so it wouldn't even need to be in stealth. Like the disguise is so good, you just move. You're unnoticed.
It's just me with like a monocle.
oh rubber mask.
And then the other one was from oh my gosh.
World of Killers,
World
right?
of Killers.
Yep, World
It's
of Killers.
Sword Fighter.
Oh, you went with Sword Fighter, huh?
I did.
You didn't want to have a gun? No,
Well,
you went with, I thought you went with the...
Marksman I did.
Oh my gosh, he's going to have everything.
Well, I'm
I know, he's a spy.
a pokey stabby shooty guy.
right.
All right, you are picking one called
Sword fighter.
Sword.
I fight with
Watch out for the
I
sword.
fight with a sword.
Gain a free reroll when using, repairing, evaluating, or handling a sword or another melee weapon. Basically, the fact that they call it Sword Fighter, it doesn't matter. You are free reroll when using and dealing with melee weapons.
Melee.
Very, very neat.
Cool, cool. What was my what was I able to do with marksman? I completely forgot to write that down.
Okay. I think that was in here.
Yes.
Marksman. Free reroll when using, repairing, evaluating, or handling a rifle, shotgun, or submachine gun, or machine gun.
Okay, so when using a gun.
No. Pistol is not in that list.
Well, long. I'll just write long gun.
That long arm. Come on, man. Gotta be like Palpatine.
He's got short, shriveled up arms.
He's not a T-Rex.
Thanks, Michelle. Michelle says no, it is fun.
I'm good now. Oh, I got my free item. It's a vibro blade. It's just the sword that they had.
You looked.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Yes. So then you just picked the sword. Cool. All right. Now, who's next? Probably our no, let's go JD next.
Okay.
All right, JD, you've been sitting long enough. What do you want to know?
I dig it. So I've got bad name from World of Killers.
Ooh.
Which bad
Fancy.
name?
Bad. You give Love a bad name.
His bad name
I
is
give Love a great name,
That's
Oh my goodness.
Gilbert.
You immediately gain a reputation.
and I mean like. never
As a
mind.
ladies'
I was gonna-
man.
I was gonna go. I was gonna talk about like. Okay, so what?
You immediately gain a
Definitely.
reputation.
Yep.
They use the word gold here.
Yep.
But basically, what we'll use, we got to find a meta currency, Jackson. And so in our Star Wars society, they have they have this not a meta currency, it's a real currency. But in this game, they have like this this currency that only the thugs use, and it's like it's worthless, but it means something to the galaxy's dark.
Spice?
No, it's not spice.
Spice is a drug.
I need like a word. I mean, it's gold in this case is what they're in, like John Wick, right?
Mhm.
But you have a piece of currency that
Kyber.
that they only trade in this thing.
Kyber.
So are you having credits be cash then, I'm guessing?
Yeah, credits is
Okay.
cash.
So
yeah,
I get one of those.
you get one of those, and
and
you'll
then
get
a
one cash,
Shoot.
and then one
Beans.
adrenaline.
I think that would be Beskar, probably.
Beskar,
You think
yeah.
it's Beskar?
That
Yeah,
would be the
one
equivalent.
one.
I agree.
We'll
It's-
call him
yeah.
BC Beskar coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where would I put that? Would that be in my storage?
definitely.
Maybe you're in your
good call by our
storage,
producer.
probably. Yeah,
Not cash.
it's not cash. So it's spent differently.
One
Michelle is drinking one. I wish I was
BC.
too.
I can see that.
Thanks, Michelle.
Nice.
So then, what were your feats?
So
Other
yeah,
than
that's,
that one.
that's one. So bad name.
It's a great one, yep.
Then also Vanish from World of Killers.
That was also from World of Killers.
Yes.
Finish.
And it says it's a quick action.
You get out of a dangerous or uncomfortable situation or abandon a chase or combat without needing to roll the dice. You can spend one additional adrenaline to reappear in an other position within medium range.
Right. So basically, the way the Vanish works is I can spend an adrenaline, and I just gone.
I'm gone.
Bamf.
I don't make you roll, and
Yeah.
now you have to spend another adrenaline to reappear
Just been to reappear within medium range.
within
which-
medium range, which is basically like 30 feet.
Right. So I guess the question is then, like, if I don't want to reappear, like I just
You
want to
just-
get out
you're
of
gone.
it. I'm just
You're gone.
I just want to leave this
You're
fight.
just gone.
Okay.
Now, I give out adrenaline when you guys do cool things.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I'm going to be giving it out like candy.
Okay.
Like adrenaline, if you're worried, oh, I won't have it. Like you'll have it, but you won't have it that much. You have to, in order to earn it, you got to do stuff.
Got
Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's like when Joey's the dungeon master. He just gives out like, you get advantage, and you get advantage, and you get advantage.
Yeah.
That's how he is.
Yeah, I
He does.
Actually showing it.
Yeah. So vanish is cool. And then there was one more, right?
Yes, and then from the original core book, Shadow.
Shadow.
Shadow Dart.
Nobody can catch you.
Shadow
You're quick
bite.
and quiet as a shadow. Gain a free reroll when hiding, sneaking, or tailing someone.
Free reroll and stealth. Well, no, not necessarily. So free reroll.
When hiding, sneaking, or tailing someone. Right, because tailing might be an awareness roll.
Yep. Hiding, sneaking, or tailing.
Right? Like maybe you were asking somebody, hey, have you seen this person? And you need to make a speech roll. You'd have advantage, or pardon me, a reroll, because you're trying to find him. It's a tailing, right? So you can really stretch these feats.
Cool. So yeah, that's my dude.
Cool. All right, who's next?
I've got my 2 written down. I just need to know what
All
I
right,
need to mark.
what are they?
Elegance and high culture.
Nice.
Where are they found? Elegance was
whatever
found
it
in
was you had pulled up.
Elegance was found in World of Killers. World of
Then
Killers.
Both of those are there.
Okay. So it is a free. You walk by, everyone stops to look. Such class. You gain a free reroll for all rolls involving high society, showing off your refined manners, or when recalling the rules of etiquette. That totally makes sense. Gosh, I wasn't planning on doing like lavish parties because I feel like we just did that with Ragtag. However, I'm going to add them because of you now.
You said rerolls and etiquette and what else?
Etiquette, high society, refined manners. Basically anything that involves
Posh.
the upper echelon.
If it's upper class British people, you get a reroll on it.
Okay. And then high culture.
Yeah. The next one, but that was your next feat. It was called high culture.
Yes.
Okay.
Same book.
Really?
It was on that list.
High
What?
culture?
Hang on.
I believe so.
It was on the list, but let's see where it was.
High culture is in Outgunned.
Oh, I see.
You
Never
gain
mind.
free rerolls for rolls to recall information about general culture, literature, history, and geography.
He's just the smart guy.
So Jackson finally gets to say, Jaden, this is what it is. And then I'm like, roll for it. Is that true?
General culture and what else?
Culture, literature, history, and geography. Basically, you know stuff. You've studied, and it shows.
Yeah, right here.
It's no. Yeah.
It's your no roll for
The
sure.
no's.
Culture, literature, geography, and sorry, one more time. What was the fourth?
Culture, literature, history, and
History.
geography.
Okay.
What's your no under focus?
it's
Maxed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's dope.
He knows.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
He knows.
All right. Now, Andy is last. What you got?
Reading from bottom to top. Hard to kill.
Hard to kill. It doesn't
Under
matter what they throw at
Outgunned.
you. You keep standing back up. When you fill in your bad box, you gain 1 adrenaline and +1 to your next roll. So, essentially what this means is that there's a grit table, or like sort of a list there. It says grit, and then basically there's all these shields, and then there's a bad box. So, grit I will also be handing out like candy, which is basically when you get hurt, you get grit. When you get to bad, you suffer a condition, and these conditions are the you look section immediately to the right of it. So I get to tell you, or you get to sort of work with me to figure out, now that you're in a bad spot, maybe you look scared, and then you lose a die in crime. It's like you're worse at crime. Stuff like that. Does that make sense? But so for you, it's actually you kind of like to be in that bad spot. So that's kind of cool.
I'm going to see if our producer can hop in onto the character sheet real quick.
Oh
we
yeah,
can
to
point
show
out-
him the grit. I'll show it one more time. Yeah.
If I can, do you want me to turn it around, or is that?
No, he's up there.
Oh, I know. Oh, so you can see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
yeah,
just
like,
the grit
it's right
table
here.
there. Yeah. So basically, grit is your health, and once you get to, I believe it is, it's 7 or no, it's
1,
8.
2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
8.
6, 7. Yeah, 8.
So once you get to 8 grit, you're bad. Meaning now you suffer a condition. Immediately to the right, you'll see the you look section. I get to tell you that you look one of those things, and then if I mark it, you are worse at that particular thing. Tired is just a condition that might be true, and the only way to get rid of tired is by taking a rest. So
Thanks, Thane.
that's what that looks like.
I just now realized too that that's just like showcasing my horrible
Once you
handwriting.
get to hot and you get past hot, you lose a point on your death roulette, which is really terrifying.
Everybody watches like, wow,
Alright, so-
he's an adult.
If I fill in the bad box, get +1 adrenaline and +1 to next roll.
+1 to next roll, yeah.
Okay. Then lightning reflexes
Lightning
from Action Flicks 2.
reflexes.
Even
How
more
does-
action.
Even more action.
Which one was what? What was it called?
Lightning reflexes.
Lightning reflexes. You gain a free reroll to all reaction rolls in drive, awareness, and dexterity.
Oh dang.
Reaction rolls are basically, it's a part of combat. So during a combat, you guys will be in a mode of I'm attacking now, and then the enemies are attacking me. A reaction roll is the enemies attacking you. I never roll dice.
So it's
So say again, it was 1 free reroll to.
It's gain a free reroll to all reaction rolls in drive, awareness, and dexterity.
are they basically like in D&D terms they're saves? Kind of.
So it's all skill challenges, right? So
Yeah.
like if I'm attacking you in this particular game, you would then make a reaction roll to drive better now that I'm trying to shoot you. If you fail, you're going to take grit, right? So that would be kind of the moment there in that reaction sequence.
Gotcha.
Now, for him, it's like, I basically would describe, I'd say, oh, the enemies are shooting at you. What do you do? And he's like, I grab the wheel and I turn it and twist it and
I missed it again. It was drive, something else.
awareness and dexterity.
Awareness, dexterity.
Sorry.
Okay.
You know, so maybe he's looking around and he's like, oh, I see him. He's over there. And he ducks out of the way of the sniper. I'm like, okay, maybe that's awareness, right? You know, that
Gotcha.
kind of stuff. Dexterity is really easy to just be like, I dodge it.
Fair.
Dexterity is the universal dodge
Yeah.
Durango.
stat. Quickly react. Oh, oof, you look like you've been beaten up, so let's take away your dice to evil laughter. Perfect.
Right.
Yeah, that's how the game goes. When you get to that bad spot, it's like, oh, you're in a pickle. You look nervous. No.
No.
Now I'm bad at shooting.
I'm just a bad
right,
actor.
like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It just gets worse. Well, I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. Like in an action flick, right? It's like, again, John Wick's another really good example. Like he's halfway through, he's beaten up. So like when he's fighting and stuff like that, he's not as sharp. He's more just like throwing his arm versus throwing punches, and like, so that makes sense.
What's your last feat, Andy?
You said the power is with me.
I sure did.
Did
And
you mean Astral Sword Fighter?
No.
No, it wasn't that.
I meant the power is with you.
What is the power
The
is with
Force.
me? Where is it?
So new rule, heroes and Star Knights are sensitive to the power and they can learn to control it, even perform wonders thanks to it. Like moving items, the power of thought, or subjugating the will of weaker minds. At the same time, they take care of themselves, blah, blah, blah. They become Shadow Knights. Okay, you're a Shadow Knight. Good for you.
So it's just, I have the Force.
Heroes with the feat, powers with me, gain +1 when attacking with a powerful weapon. All other heroes suffer -1. Powerful weapons include Double Star Sword, which is cool. It also has deflecting, which is fun.
Only includes Double Star Sword?
No, it's the Double Star Sword has deflecting.
Oh.
The Star Sword is just pure energy,
And powerful.
which enables you to help cut any surface, ignore all enemy feats that grant protection of armor of any kind. It can never be parried using common melee weapons. Just makes sense.
So yeah, you get a +1 on using the sword, where anybody else would get a -1.
My little sword.
It's a butter knife.
let me find the powers with me. It's gonna be in here, and it's gonna be obnoxious that I'm gonna have to. There it is. So the powers with me. I'm zooming out for a second. Sorry, it's small. Oh my goodness,
It's also why I have to
Andy.
remember.
There's lots of rules, and I
Not to
did not
weakness
read it in
drivers.
depth, but I will read it now with you. If you want to get into the actions as a hero who can wield the Force, you have two options. You can either choose your villain. We already figured that out, or forgo one of the feats that you roll to pick the powers with me. Anybody can do it. That's cool. Alternatively, if both director and your fellow players agree to it, you can pick up this unique feat and unlock the power of the stars, your hero, during advancement. Cool. So you guys could all theoretically learn the Force. You are sensitive to the power and know how to wield it in order to protect the weak and fight evil. The power of the stars courses through all things, but thanks to your natural disposition to rigorous training, you can channel it and wield it as you please. Swap out your adrenaline for balance, and to begin the game with 2 instead of 1. Everybody, just so that you know, you could fill in. You got 1, I believe, more, so you should have 2.
You say fill in.
So the
Is this like a permanent thing? Do we gain and lose?
no, you're gonna gain and lose it. I wish that it was all laminated so we could just mark them, but we're good.
Marked it off.
Yep. So you'll
Lightly as
have
possible.
Right.
2, and then at character creation you learn the push power plus a number of powers equal to your focus score. So your push power is what you have, which
Does that go in powers and gear?
Yeah.
There it is.
yep. So push. Oh, there it is. Push. Push away a target by rolling focus plus cool. So I would write in parentheses after the word push, focus plus cool. And then I think push is usually you can use powers without spending any balance, and you can always opt to spend 1 in order to gain +1 to the roll. In some cases, the director can determine that you need to spend extra balance when making an intense effort or attempting a complex action.
So normally cool is nerves, but this time it's with focus. Is that what it's saying with that? The focus plus cool?
No, so your focus is a roll in its of itself. It's like
I thought
3.
it actually augmented these.
Yeah, so your focus is like 3
Yes.
plus whatever. I mean, I guess it'll matter when we roll, but how that works. But
So then that's one power that you have, and then it says, I'm just trying to make sure I do this right. So you have the ability to push, and then you may also forego taking 1 feat offered by your roll to gain 3 more powers of your choice.
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
At any time?
I mean, I think that's just right now.
Gosh.
I don't know. All of those look pretty good, huh?
I'm not sure how hard to kill makes me.
I mean, the powers include bending the trajectory of projectiles, stopping a target, jumping 10 yards upward or forward by rolling focus plus stunt. 10 yards? Bro.
right.
I'm not doing math.
That's 30 feet.
Persuade a target of something by rolling focus plus speech. Read someone's mind. Whoa. Recall your star sword. Just
I have to have it.
soothe a person or animal. Throw your star sword. And then there's also darkness powers.
Gah!
Are they listed? Oh, yes, they are.
Hard to kill is
Control,
gone.
grip, lightning, and pain.
Hard to kill is gone.
Hard to kill is gone. What? Pain. Torture a target by rolling focus plus cool plus 1. Just that'd be horrible.
You've got the force choke with grip.
Grab or choke a target by rolling focus plus fight plus 1. All these plus 1s are nasty. But I will say
Bro.
that, like, a hero can use passion much like they use adrenaline or luck. Additionally, when a hero uses all their passion, they can choose to draw from their most heinous. So yours is passion, right?
Yes.
Suffering a condition of their choice in order to immediately gain. What? Hold on. When a hero uses up all their passion, they can choose to draw from their most heinous emotions, suffering a condition of their choice in order to immediately gain 1 free passion. The director can also reward passion when they give in to negative emotions. When they get rid of a sworn enemy to show no mercy. Wow.
Oh, but you can take 1 away when they behave mercifully or kind or.
Yeah,
like,
when I can take your passion
Well,
away.
I gotta remember to leave no survivors.
That's exactly why. Dude, that's sick.
So
Gotta remember to leave no survivors.
So which 3 of the dark powers are
you
you grabbing? Or are you just
taking all of them, or are you gonna take?
So good.
Sorry, there's
Do I have to choose from one list or the other?
You can do both.
Cool.
Yeah, so the dark side of the force gains dark side powers, but they've always had the light side of the force.
All right, read me again from the bottom to top.
Throw, soothe, recall,
No,
read.
no, starting at the bottom
Oh,
of the dark side.
Dark side, pain, lightning, grip, control. Any of those sound interesting to you?
What's control again?
Like my.
These are the droids you're looking for. Chop your limbs off.
Well, chop his limbs
You
off.
want to go home and rethink your life.
and then jump. Like,
Have we
dark
ever
side.
seen a Jedi or pardon me, a Sith go end your own life and they do it?
I don't think we've seen it.
I mean,
No.
the closest we've got is like Old Republic when they like use the Force to turn a trooper's blaster to his own head. But,
Stuff like that.
Which would be grip, wouldn't it?
That'd be-
that's
no,
No,
control.
that's still control. You're like force of your.
Okay.
You're forcing them to do it. You're controlling.
Yeah, that's focus
them
plus
to do it.
leadership. So why don't we focus on the skills that you have that are really good? For example,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's focus plus leadership. You're not particularly leadershipy.
But that's the control one.
That's my job.
grip.
Yeah,
is
grip
which?
would be focus plus fight.
Do this.
Lightning would be focus plus endure, and then pain would be focus plus cool, which I think you're pretty good at cool.
I'm good at cool and endure.
So lightning and pain are fun, but I feel like that's kind of the same thing.
I mean, it ends up the same way.
I know.
What does it say for pain?
Torture a target. It's pain, not death.
Yeah. It's not death, though.
Yeah, I think lightning is cool.
Lightning.
It sticks with your lightning reflexes.
And also,
lightning
your
is-
master is the Lightning King, basically.
Yeah.
That's kind of Palpatine's whole thing.
Yeah.
Michelle's pumped.
Michelle is pumped. I'm glad you're pumped, Michelle.
Definitely taking lightning, which was focus plus cool or focus plus endure.
Endure.
Focus plus endure. +1. Focus plus endure +1.
That's sick.
Yeah. So that was your 1. And then you need 2 more, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to read someone's mind? Do you want to recall your lightsaber, which is focus plus shoot? Do you want to throw your lightsaber? Those are separate skills. Persuade, jump, halt, deviate. Halting is fun.
Halt is fun.
You're gonna
That's that's focus plus endure again.
Yeah, that's halt. Yeah, halt. I really like jump, just especially if you're small.
I was thinking the same thing because endure or
I don't know what
stunt
race
is-
you were making me. Can I fly or not?
I mean, ooh. I mean, you could. It just depends on the race. And the only race that I know flies is a Geonosian and a Toydarian. Anything else, I'm not sure I can think of.
Neither one are high with the force, though.
Yeah,
They're not.
so that's why I'm like probably nah to the flying.
Okay. So I'm just tiny and.
You're just tiny and you jump. Do you want to jump?
You're gonna be like, are you gonna be Dark Yoda?
So focus plus stunt is 10 yards.
Darth Yoda.
I have some good stunt.
Yeah.
That's nasty. It's very cool.
His name is Dark Green.
The music is telling me that it's sad and scary.
Well, it's his backstory that's sad and scary.
Yeah, I really like this guy. He's great.
Right.
Focus plus.
He's not sad and scary though. He's like
one.
really wants to serve Sidious. I don't understand. We're gonna figure it out.
Was the halt also plus 1?
The
they all
halt
plus
was
1?
not.
Oh, is the jump not also? Oh,
No, the
jump
dark
is
side
not,
powers
sorry.
are +1 because you want to use them.
But
My-
the jump
My
was.
bad. No,
The
jump's
jump was not.
That was
No,
my
focus
fault.
plus stunt.
That's on me. Don't listen to me.
Done.
Andy's character is sad. It's like the emoji that's smiling with the tear rolling down its face. You know, it's like an insanity.
So happy it's.
I'm gonna
sad.
tattoo a tear on my face in
Man.
commemoration of that.
Are you?
No.
My character is
It
like.
totally
Not
fits.
even
You're-
for 1,000 subscribers.
What about for 8 best car coins?
Worth it.
What about a Scooby snack?
Well, there's one on the desk, so we're started.
Yeah. So now you know. Oh, by the way, Sith are the ones who can do that. Jedi cannot go give themselves like a condition to continue to use the Force.
Oh, that's sick too.
Yeah, I like it that they made the dark side worth it. Like they were like, "You're welcome," but normally you're playing a hero, so it's like in this game it's particularly okay to be a villain.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just go back to my sheet one more time here. I don't need people to see it right now, I don't think, because I think we're almost there. We're gonna get to talk for fun here. All right, so everybody marked an adrenaline. We did that. We did that already. You had
Yep.
one. Yep. Mark one
Adrenaline.
spotlight.
Oh, I see.
So Mark 1 adrenaline, Mark 1 spotlight. You said.
That's what it says. It marks one spotlight
Okay.
and one cash.
Okay.
So you already got a cash. You should have one cash, unless you're.
And I have an additional one from the thing.
Yeah. So everybody should just have one cash, and you should have a lot of money to spend, but
Not in cash.
but not in cash. It's not liquid.
available.
It's just things you can buy.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go to our equipment, gear. Whenever you buy a gun, you always get one mag for free on the house. That's what it says. So make sure you have
Service.
some things. Now, we could also just mark how much we potentially have right now, and then we could leave it up to Sidious in your first mission gives you what you need to do, and then you can buy accordingly. That might be more interesting. Like to know what your job's going to be before you need to spend your wealth.
I've got
Does
that
that seem
star sword.
does that seem like what we want to do, or do we want to,
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I'd say so.
or do we want to be like, oh, well, I need a grappling hook, so I want one.
I say we spend our money when we figure out what the mission is.
Do I need a grappling hook?
I mean, you
If
could
you-
definitely have one.
You're playing Harley Quinn, not Batman.
No, I think he's playing like evil Yoda. He's Darth Green.
Evil Boy Scout Yoda.
Yeah.
All right.
Slightly evil
Now
Yoda.
we're in the part of
I'm
our
going to buy
program.
stuff early.
Okay.
Personally.
Imagine the kid from Up.
Do whatever you want with your money. It's your money to spend.
Got it.
Until we are actively in the game, you can spend freely. But then once we're in the game, you'll have to find, like I mentioned, these people at these sanctuaries who are willing to give you money. I will say, JD, just so that you know, a gold in this case, or whatever, a Beskar coin. Beskar coin is anything.
What do you mean? Oh, I could just buy something with it.
It is anything. You want a spaceship? You have it.
Oh, okay.
That basically, I would imagine that the coin is like, it's simultaneously the best drink at the bar, and also 6 months rent.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's it's a person. It's a +1 at the most important gala in the world, and also somebody hiding the body.
Well, you see, exclusive invite is already a thing.
I know you can buy that.
Yeah, I can. I think I probably should.
I mean, you can buy it when the thing happens.
Yeah.
All right, so now.
Yeah, I just feel like he's got his loadout that he just always has. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna.
Yeah. The mission doesn't matter.
Right.
So now I'm looking at this sheet.
The results.
I will
be
say
the
there is
same.
one thing on here that has, instead of a price, it has a
Actually,
hyphen.
that's a good catchphrase.
What does that mean?
Actually, yeah.
Laser blade?
Okay.
It's on the dock.
It means that it exists as an option to play in this game, but it does not.
You can't just buy
It's
one.
not purchasable.
Okay, gotcha.
Right, that's his lightsaber.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I was curious.
At least it would be, except the other book has it as Star Sword. Different book.
Yeah, action flicks. Yeah.
There's also no price on this too.
Cool. All
I've
right.
noticed.
So I read you guys at the beginning this sort of whole thing. You guys are all from across the galaxy, and you've all served Palpatine in your own way. We probably need to know what race you are, and if you need help deciding that, we can help. And then also, based on your race, you will need a name that fits accordingly. So we'll write this probably near our age, is where maybe I would put it, or put it wherever it is that you have written it
Like a
already.
race.
There is a slot that says name.
Yeah, that's where
we
you
will
put your
need a
name.
name, obviously, but that's in this case going to be your character's name. So there is. I see an Anzadi. Is that the race that you are?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Do you have a name already, perhaps?
I do. So this is Varys Malik.
Oh.
So it's VEYRIS, Varys, and then Malik, MALEK,
All right, and then your role is assassin.
assassin.
JD, you hand me that book at the bottom stack?
Yep.
Thank you. I'm just going to get a reference out so people know what I'm talking about when we get to me.
Look up the Anzadi if they're in there.
I don't think it's going to be in there. It's
Probably
an
not.
it's an old comic booky.
This is before the latest films.
Oh, okay.
Could I be an Ewok?
So
You could.
could be.
That would be awesome.
Oh,
You're Ewok
no.
Jedi canonically, so you could.
Can I actually
Oh
talk?
no!
So yeah.
I feel like using the dark side, you just pure hate allows you to speak.
Oh no! That's okay. I know you're going to do it, and it's fine. It's so dumb. All right, so you're an Anzat, and your name is Varys Malik.
Correct.
Tell me, give me a cursory description of what that looks like.
Okay, so and at some point, just FYI, I will be buying elegant clothes. Basically, so here's the rundown. He is 612 years old.
Oh,
He appears to be about 30. The Anzadi live centuries. They can be up to 1,000 years old. Like, so he's just over midlife at this point. He has he appears human for all intents and purposes. Same size, build, all that kind of stuff. Moves the same, whatever. Except for he has 2 hidden proboscises that will at will come out from slits in his cheeks besides his nose, like between like
And like the flap of your
Yeah,
cheeks
kind of like
area?
yeah, like in the flap of your cheeks, basically, and they come out, and they use those to go into the nasal cavities / mouths of their prey, go up into their brain, and suck out the fluids and the stuff. That's how they feed.
Like a mind flayer?
Kind of, yeah.
Picture on your phone?
Huh?
Do you have the picture on your
Fava
phone?
beans.
I do have the picture on my phone.
I would say if you can give me a character name, I might be able to find it, but without
I don't
because
think
these
we-
are character encyclopedias. So
I don't
that's-
think we've seen a named character in like any of the movies or anything.
So I don't know if his he basically just slick back black hair, elegant clothes at a certain point. So he's kind of like long trench coat, but very elegant. Think space vampire, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So are you able to see that, Zane?
Oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I can see.
there's that. So but when he this is how he looks though when he's
Oh my gosh.
fighting and
Like these like
in the midst of battle or whatever. So canonically, what they feed on is known as soup. They call it soup.
love that.
And like I said, they live for thousands of years.
I called it. I totally called it with the mustache.
Yep. So yeah, so that's
Secret mustache.
that's how Varys looks.
Secret mustache.
His flaw is going to be the predatory addiction.
Ooh.
So basically, what that means is
Addiction.
like, so the Anzadi are drawn to people and can sense people that are strong-willed. Force users in particular, they are drawn to. They can sense them, not in the way that like people like the Force can sense the Force, but they can feel that power of the mind, and so they are drawn to that. So his flaw is going to be it will be hard for him to keep his cool when somebody like that, which I'll probably have.
I was gonna say, would you be even?
withdrawal symptoms.
It's going to be kind of.
Would it be difficult for the character that I'm building, or would it just be like, ugh, what is that?
Well, so yeah, there's an explanation for that. So I'll probably Jaden probably have you kind of help me with like when we are in situations you're like that dude's a problem for you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, oh,
so
yeah.
So basically when there's somebody that he is like hungry for, he has trouble holding it together. Basically.
Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
The idea is, and people, and so he can feed on anybody. The idea is though, like, yeah, White Castle will work. I mean, if I have to eat White Castle, sure, but I'd rather go to Ruth's Chris or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the idea, right? So there's that. His catchphrase is, "The galaxy forgets its masters, but not its predators."
Wow. Creepy.
That is awesome.
So, and his whole reason for being on this side and aligning with Palpatine and whatnot is by choice. He is not being forced to do this at all.
Okay.
He is,
Yeah, that would
He's-
make sense why you have a coin and instead not bound by whatever
yeah.
this is.
Yeah, he's seen empires rise and fall. He's like, okay, this one's on the way up, so there's power there. What a great killing field, hunting ground that's going to be, and so he joins up. And
for a favor.
yeah, kind of. So, and the idea is
His price.
he is not loyal to the Empire at all. He is loyal to the hunt, and this is the best hunt he can get right now. So, and he is known amongst the people to not be somebody that can be entirely trusted, and he is dangerous, period, to even the people around him that are on quote his side. So,
But you just gotta remember to leave no survivors.
oh, he has no problem with that whatsoever. So yeah,
What a guy.
he's just a scary dude.
A real role model.
Yes, and he is a charmer. He's got really good speech as well. So that's how he can kind of get in close and kind of disarm people. Specifically, we mentioned concealed blade earlier. That's why that's his weapon of choice, because he can just talk his way to your face. And
His
then-
concealed blade is his face.
pretty much.
Gross. I like it. I like it a lot.
I mean, he has an actual blade. Yes.
So you are going to need then, based on your reputation, the rules say that you need a sobriquet.
What?
a name, a thing that people know you by, like Baba
Alias.
Yaga, right? Like
Yes.
you need a thing that you have.
Fu Manchu.
Yes.
I think it's called
I'm
sobriquet, right? Is that the word?
He
Come
is
again?
he is the honed blade.
The honed blade.
He's also been known to hunt down Imperial defectors and traitors also. So he's not only used to hunt for the Empire, but he's used to hunt the Empire when needed.
Interesting.
Gross. Oh, hey, Miles. Good to see you.
Yo.
Miles and I go way back. To high school.
Sweet.
Cool.
It's farther back for some of us.
So yeah,
You know.
that's Varys. I'm super stoked to play him.
Yeah, Varys sounds terrifying. And I enjoy every bit of that. All right. Let's just get this over with. Andy, you're going to be an Ewok?
I don't think so.
Oh, man, I was so ready.
Ewoks have lightning reflexes.
Like
So?
All of them.
I love the fact that
Yeah.
Do
that would have
they?
been amazing. You like go from like Varys to like okay, and then Andy's Ewok. Like
If it
Like-
fits, I'll
So
do it.
small-
I mean, they're-
Dracula to a teddy bear.
Small races include Ewok, potentially a Dug is a good race option.
What's that?
That's Sebulba.
Sebulba.
Sebulba, he's the guy who like walks on his hands and has the feet.
They're smallish.
Another, I guess
Do
he's
you want ironic small creature or like, oh, that checks out, small creature.
Ooh. Give me both.
Ugnaught is small.
Ugnaught, Jawa.
What's Ugnaught? Ugnaught.
It's like
The
the
little
pig
pig
guys
people
from
on Cloud
Empire
City.
Strikes Back.
The
Yeah.
ones that are going to melt down C-3PO.
They have
in
like
Empire.
they have sometimes have tusks, sometimes
you've
they
seen-
don't.
Hold on.
Do you know the guy from Mandalorian who's like, I have spoken? It's that guy.
No.
Oh. Well.
You could also be
Don't doubt
a.
my lack of knowledge.
You could be, just be a
Or
Oh,
a
those
Jawa.
guys.
You could also be a Jawa.
Kowakian monkey lizard.
Say again?
You know what that is? That's the thing in Jabba that goes with like they're ugly as hell.
It's like a parrot lizard guy.
They're not really.
They're not.
Smart.
They're only semi-sentient.
smart.
Yeah.
That'd be like you being a parrot in the game.
It'd be silly. You could be whatever Yoda is.
No one knows.
Really?
It's
It's
just
never
Yo-
been confirmed, and
What?
George Lucas wanted to keep it that way.
I mean, you could be one of
That
those.
was part of the deal when he sold Lucasfilm.
You could also just be a child.
Honestly, Ewok's pretty hilarious.
It is funny, but again,
Looks
I'm
pretty good.
making your own decisions.
Ewok with lightning reflexes?
I love it. I think it's fun. I also have a name generator ready to go.
I mean, I love it. But
What are Ewok names?
Yubnub.
McGee,
Wicket W.
Wicket.
Warwick. Low Gray.
Destrin, Burp,
Destrin the Evil?
Destrin the Evil,
Nisha.
Grill,
He named himself.
Destrin the Evil. As if you want to go by Destrin or Nalem or
Destrin's not bad.
Lugek, Perfing.
You go Destrin.
Bagel
Ewoks
Destrin?
do eat people.
They do
do.
eat people.
do.
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna go by Destrin the Evil.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have
Varys
two people
and
in here that
Destrin.
eat people.
I also eat people.
Okay.
So to the outside world,
Just kidding.
Can't digest him, but he will eat him. I mean, he'll
Crunch.
do some crunching and
I don't know.
go somewhere.
so the outside world, what are you known as? You're just Destrin.
Yeah, probably.
Destrin the Evil is.
Yeah,
what-
probably.
And then he is a Sith apprentice.
When he puts his hood up,
Or
he
so
becomes
he
Destrin
believes.
the Evil.
I like it. Definitely
Remember to
different.
leave no survivors.
And he is a furry little boy. That is entertaining. I think it's hilarious. Well, so I believe in canon they were not discovered until Endor, the battle, and
No, they've been.
They had it
around.
earlier.
They've been around for a long
no, they've been okay. No, they've been around, but they weren't like.
No, they were
No, they
known.
weren't.
There was a Jedi, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a Jedi.
Okay, then
Ewok.
we're
Well,
Gooch.
Yeah,
oh wow,
that's fine.
a Jedi Ewok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
What do you mean? That's what he is now.
Like
I
Old
guess.
Republic era, but yeah.
Yep.
Hey, there's Wookiee.
You could have been Durpek.
Yeah, there are.
Your name could have been Bill.
Bill. I like Bill. Is it too late to change?
You could be Triple. Yeah, Bill. That just keeps popping up. I love it. Bill. Don't be Bill.
Bill.
Be Destrin. It's great.
Evil Bill.
All right, so Destrin the Evil, the Ewoks at the
My
Apprentice.
first thought was Dexter and Destrin fit.
I'm having to imagine.
Dexter Jetster
It's
is
that-
a character.
I'm
It's that
having to.
time.
We're in character
I'm
creation.
going
Welcome
to
to session
kill
0
again.
if you're just catching up. But just Destrin the Evil, I'm imagining this Ewok and then Darth Sidious being like,
Okay.
oh, how does he sound? Hold on, let me get in my mind space.
You need to do
Yes.
this for me.
You are so adorable. Ah. Like, I'm just imagining him liking the way you look, and that's why he keeps you around. I'm gonna be a lot better when the time I practice. But
I've been
my
doing it for
goodness,
years, man.
what?
I've been doing it for years.
Darth Sidious.
It's like, you are Darth Teddy Bear.
Oh, you guys are gonna do it better than I will, but I'm the dungeon master.
I am the
Who's
dungeon
next?
master.
The next person who needs a name is
It's like a half-size lightsaber.
you.
Shoto Blade
Jackson.
Ahsoka has one.
Jackson, you are a character. Do you have a name?
I am, and I do.
Oh, you have a name?
I do.
Oh, all right.
It's me in Star Wars. Do you think I don't?
Sure. Go ahead.
I will be Rax Clontry.
Rax.
RaxClont.
Not to be that guy, but Rax, and I'm gonna make a lot of jokes about that.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
No.
I just.
That wasn't intentional, but I don't care.
But it also sounds like Drex. And Rex.
Mm-hmm. I keep hearing a click.
Yeah, me too.
I heard it too.
If you want me to
So,
change it, I can change it.
I'd like you to change it.
Fine.
Jax.
I also. That's so good.
Val X name.
Just, I'm fine if you change it away from R.
X-Lax.
X-Lax, the evil.
You could be whatever
He's
you
a
want.
smooth
Just,
criminal.
what's your race?
Miralin. So I've got a reference pulled up. Barisafi and Luminar Unduli are good examples of that race.
Yellow with dots on their face.
What's the race called again?
Miralin.
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 Just like you.
I see. The names include Troll, Nazarat, Mac,
Mac.
Luvol, Drolus, Kruv,
Bill.
Samal, Bolarild, Natzerd,
No vowel.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw Bill. It says Coleslaw Build. Coleslaw Bill.
We keep going back to Bill.
I've got a couple here.
Coleslaw is my favorite name.
Coleslaw Bill.
Don't be Coleslaw. Don't do it.
What about
Like an old
Delandi?
West name.
Delandi.
De Blondie?
Dalandi. That one's pretty cool. Kalen,
Ross. It could be
Meryl.
Ross.
Ross?
Ross and Urk. Avanis. Serb. Rod. Lavarb. Ubol.
What about Koos?
Aglowell.
K-U-S.
That's the best name.
Wozol. Coleslaw. Best name.
It's too funny.
Miles wants you to do it.
I am Coleslaw, the politician.
Kamol. Lurwed.
Senator
Trude. Druss. Bonerd.
Yep.
I read it and I was like, don't do it. What if your name was Bet?
No.
Bet Bosid.
Vil.
Ak Mispon. Miles is daring you to do it. Being coleslaw with an L at the end. It's coleslaw.
Last name.
Don't be
Coleslaw.
There's just a
coleslaw.
generator there for
It's
their-
not coleslaw. It's coleslaw.
Just scroll down.
What about
Yeah.
Mumpler
It's coleslaw.
Fumperdink?
So there's just like single names, or
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like multiple names down below.
For his race.
Yeah,
Neat.
specific.
Neat. I like
Jamin.
coleslaw.
Jamin lad.
Gru.
He's a jammin' lad.
Yeah, Jamin lad. Dude, Miles has dared him to be coleslaw and he won't do it.
That's true.
What you got?
Rebus.
Darge. Darge.
Darge.
It's like
Yep.
Dirge.
Keeping the same last name. but yeah.
What's the last name?
Coleslaw.
Clontri. Clontry.
CLONTRI.
Clontry.
Yep.
Darge, Destrin, and Varys.
What did Miles says? Hingis McDougal.
Angus, my fingers.
Hengist McDougal.
Gonna hang my fingers.
All right, let me write down. I have 2 sheets because I have a lot of things to keep track of.
Sure.
Darge, Clontry, and then you are a.
Miralin.
Well, sure. I meant a
What age am I?
aristocrat.
Yes, that's correct.
Ooh, that's a good question.
What?
Yeah.
Did we figure out the planet that you are a senator of?
Mirala.
Okay.
Maryland?
Mirala.
Yes.
Mirala.
Let me double check the spelling.
The
but I
planet of
believe so.
Maryland.
Luckily, all RPGs are phonetic games, and it doesn't matter how it's spelled as long as you say it right.
Yep.
It's not like we can see your character sheets.
I got it. It's Miriala.
Okay, yeah, I was right.
Miriala.
Miriala.
Yeah, same thing.
Miriala Senator. Cool. And then finally, last but not least, we have Scott. I'm just kidding. You're playing droid.
I'm a commando droid.
Yep.
Going commando.
Baby Ewok.
I'm always commando.
Is there a droid in generator?
It's fine.
Did you find? What are you gonna go by?
So it's BX 9999.
BX
99.
4 9s.
4 9s. And then his like nickname is Niner.
Niner.
4-9er.
His
I vote
little
we call him nines.
his story is that he is the
Just
last of the first generation of commando droids, which were like canonically superior to the following droids that were created for the separatists. So he's like significantly better at doing his job than the later generations of droids. It's kind of like the same thing that happened with the clones, where the first generation of clones were better, but it's on the droid side. So that's why he's like chosen by Palpatine. He's like, well, you're the last of the first generation, so you're actually good at your job.
Let's see. You're the what is the word? You're the contingency.
Yep.
You're the show up. All right. So just to sort of not recap before we continue, but to just sort of summarize what we have now. We have Varys Malik, a 612-year-old assassin. I'm writing the races now. Might as well. Anzadi. We have my favorite character ever made, Destrin the Evil, the Sith Apprentice Ewok.
He's 9, by the way. We just found that out.
He's 9? He's 9 years old.
What's the lifespan of an Ewok?
Like 50.
Okay, so yeah, he's
so
of age.
When we were looking
Not
it up,
yet.
when we were looking it up, it said like childhood is like 1 to 9, and then like
adulthood.
young
starts at
adulthood
10.
is like
Yeah,
10.
She's like 13.
That checks out.
yeah,
God, this child. You guys right. And
Baby
he's
Ewok.
like, send him on the mission. Let him die, please.
yeah. He's like the goth junior high kid.
I
He is
work
the
at-
last Boy Scout.
He works at the Hot Topic on the Death Star.
Darge,
Right, exactly.
Darge
Because it's
Clontry, the aristocrat
He's
Mirialan,
rebelling against his parents.
38.
38 years old.
Yep.
Perfect. And then we have Niner,
He is 4 years old. he
the
was-
4-year-old BX droid.
You-
You're
BX
just a
droid.
baby.
It's not the youngest character I've ever made.
Oh, really? Interesting.
You played like puppy or something?
Oh, we never get into the backstory on Connie.
I played a 12-year-old squirrel.
He was 63 days
That's an old squirrel.
You know how he
Made
talked?
by a cult.
Like a grandpa.
Yeah, he did. I played a 12-year-old squirrel.
That's funny.
He pulled the toothpick from the stone. That was his whole like claim to fame.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
That's awesome.
That's why he was king of the squirrels.
Give him the
I
key.
love that.
So that's that. Now, this is sort of the fun part. We have characters that are created. So congratulations to you guys. If you want, we can do just a brief sort of overview on how the game works, and then we can sort of go straight on to, do you all know each other? How did you get here? We can get into kind of that fun stuff when we kind of wrap it up. But I know I said you might not need dice, and you don't. But if you want to grab some dice,
Wait,
we could roll some dice, which I think will be really, really fun.
I'm excited to roll dice.
And I'm not super familiar with what to do with the +1s, so we're going to have to figure that out together, which is why I want to roll now, because we're still in that session 0. Figure it out. This is live, but not live. It's very fun.
Do you think the +1 you can like add it to a number you got just to make it a pair?
Or is there an extra
right?
dice?
Yeah, Miles.
Miles, yes, you're absolutely right, Miles.
Dude, my favorite thing, Miles, I saw Miles at Comic-Con, I guess it was 2 years ago, and he was, I think he was cosplaying as Archangel.
Dope.
I think, was it, Miles, tell me if it was Archangel, but it was these massive wings
Oh, yeah,
that
we
he
saw
had
him
on
in the
his
same
back.
thing
Yeah, it's Comic-Con.
another time as well.
I've also seen he's got a sick, I don't know if it's a Miles Morales cosplay.
Oh.
He was Archangel.
Was it?
Hold
Oh,
on.
okay.
Hold up a second.
And then Miles, also you have another cosplay that I really like. I think it's his Nightwing cosplay.
I saw a really cool Archangel at Gen Con. Was that same?
So what's that
same
guy?
dude?
Obviously, I'm a fan of Miles, and so if you
I'm
That guy's
curious.
great.
follow him on social media,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check.
If you saw him at Gen Con, I think it was him.
Okay.
yeah, he's got spider sonas. Miles, put your Insta in the chat just because it's cool.
Yeah, I remember the Archangel one. I think we saw him
Is it
in that one
King
again at a different
Smiles?
time.
Cosplay, I'm guessing.
I'm not sure what his Insta is. if it's different than his YouTube
I'm gonna
handle.
go find it.
But anyway, we're getting
Yeah.
tangential. I've loved people in the chat. Very fun, very fun.
That was great. The wings.
Yeah, and Miles has a twin as well, which is a fun fact, like Jackson.
Yeah.
So,
It was
Like I've said it once, I'll say it again. I have in my phone a spare parts.
You have said that.
I have.
but what's funny though about
say it again.
Miles' twin is that I don't know him at all. Like I know what he looks like, but I don't know Miles' twin. at
Barely
all.
know Jackson's twin.
I know.
Wouldn't they have been in like the same grade?
Yeah,
At the same time.
just saying.
okay. Yeah. It was
Yeah, you
absolute- oh,
recognize
man.
him?
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
was about to walk up and be like, "Yo, this is sick," and I was like, "Nah, I don't want to bother him." And I went to like my. Damn.
Yeah, we're having a Miles fan moment, which is cool. Good for you.
All right. Oh, well. I'm just gonna get. We'll hang out sometime. Just bring your costume and we'll get a picture.
Bring it over to his house.
Right. Just throw it in a bag. Come hang out.
I love it.
All right.
Thanks, Miles. I got to get back to this business here.
Sorry. I'm fanboying over here.
No, it's cool. I've obviously been a
was
fan
sick.
of Miles for a long time.
Cool.
I feel like we were both like wallflowers type vibes, which is fun. So, all right. Basically, when you do something in this game, you create what is called a dice pool. And that basically just means that more dice equal more chances to succeed. Your goal is to get successes. What is a success? The number doesn't matter, but the matches do. 1-4 is bad. 2-4 is good. 3-4 very good. 4-4 even better. All the way up to Yahtzee 6-4s, right?
Yahtzee.
And so a 6 does some crazy things. If you get 6 matches and you're rolling that many dice and you really do get that, guess what? You get to be the dungeon master for 1 round.
Whoa.
What?
As in, tell him exactly.
As
Time to
in,
buy weighted
what
dice.
happened?
Good lord. Okay.
So I just wanted to, you're like, oh, we'll never do that. It's never worth it. It is.
Dang.
It is. The building falls down. It does.
And misses you.
And I'm ready to roll with the punches. We got no maps for this game
crazy.
specifically because of that. I was like, oh, I can get some, but no.
Theater of the mind.
I wanted you guys to have total theatrical control of what might happen, which is very fun.
That's sick.
I nuke it.
So now the phrasing is interesting, but I'm going to see if I can find the chart here for our for visual people. I love that it loads. All right, here we go. What does it say there? It says these are tools, not rules.
You gotta
so,
share your screen again.
oh, shark muffins.
Shark.
Stop throwing dude. Already. Cool.
You don't even know.
What happens if I get a full house?
Andy, differently than most people he will say a joke and just throw you off your game.
I love it.
He will. It happens a lot.
It does.
All right, let's
I'm
do
here
it.
for it.
Lightning.
Rolling the dice. Here we go.
I think I get 7.
So, rolling dice when playing Outgunned. Dice rolls are resolved for situations where there's something at stake, right? So, there are 2 types of rolls. Action rolls. You're free to choose what you do, describe your action. You choose the attribute and skill to call into play, and you roll the dice. So, basically, that means you're going to tell me what happens. Action roll, nerves plus shoot. Great. Maybe your action roll is strength plus, not strength, pardon me. It is brawn plus heal. I don't know. Maybe you just punch the guy's heart back to life, and so that happens. Those are action rolls. Reaction rolls is I'm telling you what's happening, and then you react to it. So hence why you get bonuses to reaction rolls. I'm like, the guy's coming to attack you. I need you to make a, focus, or not focus, probably be like focus dexterity roll. Go.
Okay.
Whatever.
And so it is always an attribute and skill roll.
Yeah, that's how you do things.
Okay.
That's how you pool your dice together.
Gotcha.
Now, there's also another type of roll, which is both of those types of rolls, except for there's a little skull by it. Don't remember exactly what it means, or not it means, but the wording is, and I'll find it next time. But basically, it means that if you fail that roll, you're going to take grit.
Okay.
So there are moments of like action where you're just riding the parachute to the rooftop, and I want to make sure you don't catch your parachute on the antenna. So I'm making you roll maybe a cool, maybe just like a a nerves
Smooth,
cool roll, or
cool, yeah.
just a nerves cool roll, just like normal, and then you like catch it on the thing, and you're like, oh, I'm stuck, right? That's not like deadly, but it's entertaining, and it causes more problem, and then we have to figure out how do we cut you down, and we add to the story. But in the moment where you're being shot at while you're doing that, you're making a nerves cool to like avoid the bullets. Okay, well now if
With
you
background
fail,
music.
there's grit.
Right.
Right? If you fail, there's grit involved. And grit is how you die, right?
Okay.
That's your hit point. So just making sure you all know that, how that works. Now, when it says +1, you add a die. You add a die to your pool. So when it says +1, you add another die. When it says -1, you remove one, right? When you're acting under favorable circumstances or make smart choices, the director can also reward you with +1 to your roll, right? So that's how I give advantage.
Yeah.
Right, when you're being particularly smart. Of course, if I don't give you advantage and it's really, really cool, I can give you adrenaline as a bonus. And adrenaline, you just spend to gain +1.
Gotcha.
But if you have 6, you can take the spotlight. And taking the spotlight is let me just before I get taking the spotlight, basic is 1 match, critical is 3 dice, extreme is 4, right? 4, impossible is 5. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's 6. Where is
Those are
it?
a single match, right?
It was up above. Impossible.
Am I crazy?
It was right there, right? So basic, critical, extreme, impossible.
Well, yeah, it says difficulty. That's the difficulty, but I'm trying to remember how many dice that is. So, like, if I'm telling you what you're doing is impossible, I can also set double difficulty. So if I'm like, hey, this requires 2 basics, then you got to get 2 matches. Or 3 basics is equal to 1 critical.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Wait, which is the critical again?
So critical is 3
Ah.
dice. Basic is
Basic's
2
one
dice.
Critical? It's interesting.
But the way that I think it's 3 equals, I think is what if I remember reading correctly.
Setting the difficulty, it's probably there.
So
2 basic
3
rolls.
pairs the same as
There it
3
is.
of a kind.
Basic success is 2 of a kind. Critical success is 3 of a kind. Extreme success is 4 of a kind. Impossible is 5. And then jackpot, 6 is of a kind. The jackpot's awesome. Jackpot's fun.
Sure.
And then let me see. And then it also tells you the success rates if you're a math nerd and you really want to know. So that's kind of fun. And then reroll. So now we'll do it. I'll explain it when this actually happens. But when you make your die roll, you always get a free reroll. You can always take a reroll. However, if you fail that, you lose your only success. So if you have 2 basic successes on your first roll and you take a reroll, you lose one of your successes.
Now, what is a reroll?
A reroll is you take as many dice as you want from the pool and you get to roll them again.
Okay. So if I already had 3 dice
Yep.
and I roll the rest of them, how do I fail?
Well, you always roll 6, or no, you always roll. So I guess
So like if you had 3 ones, right, in your pool and you rolled and you're re-rolling and you rolled and you didn't get any more ones, you would lose that success.
Ah, so it's not adding to.
What do you mean?
What I meant was, what is a failure? If I rolled 3 6s, that fail?
No, that's another. If you rolled 3 6s, it's another critical, which means it's a double critical,
okay.
which means that you did something that's even more amazing than what we had originally set out to do.
You have to get to a higher tier of thing.
Yeah, you always need to better
Otherwise
your
it's a
result.
failure.
So like if you have 3 1s and then you rolled 2 2s, you technically succeeded on making your roll better, so you didn't lose out on your. And now adding a 1 to that roll that you just did actually makes it an extreme success.
And your pool is based off of what attribute and skill you're using.
Yes.
Okay, so so you want to try to use your best abilities and
So
skills.
when my lightning is focus plus endure, it's the 3 from focus, the 3 from endure,
plus the 1.
plus the 1.
So you get to roll 7.
Right.
And so yeah, you roll like. Yeah, so if you rolled that right off the bat, that's an
impossible.
That's an impossible success.
Yes.
And you could theoretically re-roll these to see.
But I have to get better, or it's a failure.
And then in that case, it would take it just down to a critical success versus.
Or it
Well,
goes-
no, you'd lose it.
Yes.
Oh, you lose it entirely.
You lose your
Right.
success.
Oh, okay.
You
I think
reach
that's what
too
it says.
high.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
You'd lose your only success.
Aim for the sun.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. That makes sense. Got it.
Now, you can make a free reroll even if you didn't score any successes on your first roll. So you basically always, if you fail, roll again.
Yeah.
But then
Say that again.
if you fail, go again.
Oh, if you completely fail.
Yeah.
Always get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always
Now,
get a free
something else to be made aware of, though, is that this is where you get to do what's really fun. If you make a reroll and you get a better result, you can choose to go all in. If you go all in, you lose all successes if you fail. So let's say you rolled 2 1s and 2 2s, and you roll again as part of your free reroll, and you get another 1. That's great. Maybe you're like, man, this moment requires double criticals. Jaden told me this moment requires double criticals, so I need another die. And so you're like, I'm going to go for it. And you roll it and you get it. Awesome. If you fail it, you lose all of your 1s and all of your other number. Rather than if you had rolled 2 successes, 2, basic successes, and then you failed on your reroll, you would still have 1 basic success.
Oh.
You just lose 1 of the successes. So if you're adding to the pool and you get 3 1s, it's really better,
So failing is lose a success.
but you lose a success.
So
I
if
see.
in this scenario, if you
I
would have had like
some 4s,
right, and then these would have been 1s.
I roll again.
Oh, and then
I
that
get
case,
the 1, get the 4. I could go
Oh my
all
goodness.
in and
You
try
could-
and go for 5.
I would be done if that was me.
But I would probably stop there because I get all the stuff.
That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
And so that's kind of really, really fun. Now, if you recognize some of your abilities and some of your feats, for example, Paxton, I believe you get a reroll on something, right?
I get a reroll on all 3 of mine.
Nice.
Right. So the things that you're really good at, you get a free reroll just naturally, but you also get another reroll, and that reroll doesn't count. Like that reroll is just yours. You use it as a feat. It's not adding to our difficulty moment. Like if you have a reroll, that's your moment to be an action star and what you're good at, right?
Cool.
So and the way that this game works, as long as it's not like a deadly moment, you can never fail. You can only complicate the situation. So like if I have a skull involved in my roll, if I'm making this I'll call them deadly. For now, I'll just call them deadly rolls. If you have a deadly roll and you fail it, yeah, the punishment is you take grit and you get shot in the shoulder, right?
Makes it more complicated.
But if it's a regular, like, no deadly moment and you're just driving a car really fast down the street to get to the point and
You
you
get a mailbox.
and you fail that roll, you don't like lose, your tire explodes, or your you realize that the cops are on your trail and they show up around the corner, right? Like it's always failing forward. Think 7 to 9 in Ragtag. It's just kind of always like that.
Yeah.
Miles says it's like dice poker.
It is like dice
Yeah,
poker.
yeah.
That's a great example. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna all just get a chance to try it.
Sweet.
So maybe do you want to go one at a time and just kind of see if we can all understand it?
Sure.
All right. So Paxton, your character walks into the room, and they're in the middle, and everyone is dressed like a stormtrooper, and so are you. And you need to.
It's the Twilight Zone.
And all these stormtroopers say to you, they say, "Soldier, soldier, soldier, soldier." And they all look at you, and you're forced in this moment. I need you to roll. What is it that you do to pass yourself off as a stormtrooper?
Master of disguise.
Well, that's what it says there. But what do you
Oh,
do?
what do I do? Okay,
But don't you shoot them?
no. I say.
But your flaw says if you see a clone.
He said storms. Storm.
I did say stormtroopers. We're good.
Well, you mix them
Yeah,
up
he
every
almost
I do, all the
single
time.
So
I'll have to be better.
Almost said clone there.
I did. Stormtrooper. What do you do?
Stormtrooper.
So I'm not telling you what to roll because to me this is not a reaction roll. This is an action roll, which means you need to tell me, which is why we're doing this. You need to tell me what it is that you roll.
Stealth.
What's the
Crime stealth?
attribute?
Crime stealth, or is it focus stealth, or smooth stealth, or nerve stealth, or bronze stealth? Or is it stealth at all?
I'll say smooth stealth.
Okay, he's making a smooth stealth roll. I believe in that. Makes sense to me. Because to me, smooth is your ability to do speech, leadership, right? Those types of things normally, but you're trying to blend in.
I'd almost said
Okay.
nerve speech, but
So
that's me.
my
But those are all good though. So go ahead.
so my smooth is 2, but my stealth is 3. So how many dice would I roll?
Well, how many are dotted in?
Oh, so it's just add those numbers together.
And then that's how many dice you
Number
get.
of dice you get, yeah.
Alrighty.
So yeah, if you have a better attribute to use, then that's what you would want.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go with this.
And I can also be mean and say no, that doesn't
I
make
see a
sense.
ton of 5s.
I
in
got
there.
3 5s, so
All right, so
Critical
I would
success.
probably need in this game to tell you that it required a critical success because this is like a life and death moment and the stormtroopers are preparing to siege a city or something, and then you'd be like a critical success. Now let's say no, it's an impossible task because they all have accents and your accent is terrible. So what do? I'm going to require an impossible roll. What do you do?
could I do my free reroll on disguise?
Of course you can.
Okay.
And now here's the kicker. Even if I didn't make the situation more dire, you might as well reroll for free.
Yeah. Nope, got the same number again.
Okay.
All right.
Now let's go for broke because we're just rolling for fun. Oh, there's a 5.
There is a 5.
All right, so then he would be done, and he would have succeeded on how many dice?
4.
4. So it's an extreme success. So I would describe the moment requiring a critical success to get through, and then he would roll those dice, and he would push it beyond, and I would say...
This was impossible.
They all say, oh, General, what do we need to do? Right? Situation is improved in his favor, and now not only is he disguised as a stormtrooper, they also think he's in charge.
And an impossible success is how many? 5 out of 6? Okay.
5, right. So
5 out of whatever.
it really is
Right,
going to
right, 5 out
depend
of whatever, yeah.
on what you guys want. They tell me that I have options, and obviously that the rules are recommendations. Would you rather me tell you the significance of the roll you're required to make, basic, critical, impossible, so that you can try to beat something? Or would you rather me kind of leave it up to the scenario, and then based on kind of what you roll, we can just elaborate from there? Like, would you rather me say, hey, requires a basic success, and then you guys be knowing that you need to beat a basic success and then always trying to push either beyond that or just feel good that you've nailed the basic, or the alternative, which would be me leave it up in the air
I'd say
and
do
then you
both.
kind of feel that you need to do that.
I was gonna say, can we do it? Yeah, can we do a hybrid and like where like the deadly
think
ones we
it's-
need to know what we need to beat. Otherwise, if it's just like story beats, it's just we roll and what we do. You're like you can roll with that.
Well, I'd say it depends on the situation.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just trying to say, which one should I lean towards? Should I lean on I think I should lean on the part of just telling you what you need to roll.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because remember, in
Agreed.
a regular circumstance, failing is not failing. Failing is
Right,
just
right.
complicating the circumstance.
Yeah.
So I might just lean on the side of telling you almost every time, unless the person that you're talking to, maybe they're lying, and then I'm like, I need you as a reaction roll to make I need you to make a focus, or no, pardon me, I need you to make a crime awareness roll.
Oh, you're saying
Like-
tell us what to roll as far as this. I thought you meant like success wise.
So like,
yeah, that's
so
what I
like,
thought, too.
No,
Okay.
I do that. That's a reaction roll. That's fine. I'm saying, like, when I tell you to make a reaction roll, do I say, hey, make a crime awareness roll? And then you're like, okay, what do I need to hit?
Right.
And it's because the person's probably lying to you, and I don't want to tell you that they're like the best liar in the world, so this is an impossible task.
I think in an instance like that, probably, but I think other than that, I think it should be like up to our interpretation of how to handle it.
I think I'm always going to err on the side of telling you what you need to hit.
Fair.
Like if unless we find a rare circumstance.
When you say what we need to hit, are you talking about
basic,
success? Okay,
critical,
yes,
double basic.
yes.
I mean, yeah.
But what we use
what
to
we
do
use to
that
roll,
is
I
ours.
think is-
Yes.
yeah.
If you tell me that you do something, you need to tell me that the roll is required.
And if we're
Okay.
doing a reaction, he tells us what we need to do to
I see.
do
Yes.
it. Yeah. Okay.
Now, that
Clear.
does put a lot of power in your hands. Remember, you don't need to roll everything.
Yeah.
Like you walking and opening a locked door with brute force, it's made of
Ben Barnes
like
with
bamboo. You just push it open, you smash it with your foot. I'm not going to make you roll. It's cool, it's cinematic. We just like move it on quick.
Yeah. Cool.
Maybe I could. I think actually what's probably better is if I say, hey, this requires a roll, and then you tell me what the roll is. That's probably the best way to do that. So that way you guys are never the arbiter of, well, this moment is high tension. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to be aware of that. So
Yeah,
just
like
going forward, you tell me what you want to do. I'll tell you, hey, that requires a roll. What is it? And then you will tell me what it is. You'll roll the die. We'll have our awesome little mini game, and then we'll continue on. Make sense?
Got
And then reaction rolls, I'll tell you, hey, you need this many success.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, so Darge,
Yep.
you're in the middle of the gala, and at the other end of the room is the princess. And without the princess's approval on the vote, you will never, ever get the payout that you need. You corrupt politician, you. So, as you walk up to the princess, she is laughing. You brought her a drink, and you need to convince her to sign your bill.
That sounds like smooth speech.
Smooth speech it is.
I see quite a few 6s.
I will even say that this is a critical moment for you. You need 3 successes.
Already got that.
Okay, do you obviously
Reroll,
want
see what I
to
get.
push it?
Yeah.
Yep. Would you get a free reroll with that?
I would have I thought you said we got 1 every time, but maybe
Well,
not.
you do, but I'm trying to make sure that we're all paying attention to our character sheets.
Yeah.
Do you get a free reroll with that particular thing you were doing?
If you'd argue etiquette and manners, yeah. High society.
What does it say there?
Elegance, free rerolls, and etiquette, high society, and manners.
You would have to argue to me then what you said, right? So it's like if we were actually role playing, you'd be like, "Oh, I appeal to her royalty,"
Yeah.
and I'd be like, "Yeah, absolutely, go ahead reroll," and you reroll if you want. You also get a free reroll, so
Yeah.
we'll say you get a free reroll. So go ahead.
Yeah.
He did.
I did.
And did you do better?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to push it even farther?
Nope.
All right, he's done. What is it?
5 6s.
5 6s. That's an impossible result. He not only does she agree, not only does she sign your bill, she also takes it to the next person and gets 3 of her other senators to sign as well. All right, so that
Sweet.
kind of a moment we would talk about. All right, so Varys, you drop down from the ceiling, and you're in a darkened room. 2 men open the far door, and you're forced to hide in the shadows. Make a reaction roll that is crime stealth.
Okay. Can I borrow a couple of D6, please?
I have 25.
Oh, okay. These are just way closer.
Now, this being
I
your
appreciate
bread
that.
and butter,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
very
always.
capable of this normally, so I'm going to say this is only a critical for you.
Okay. Oof. So far, not great. How on earth? So
all 6.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
You full
So that's-
house.
I got a full house.
They even write in this game,
For the shadow.
matches what matter.
That's too
They
bad.
do. They're like, they even
right,
make
so
that
what?
joke.
Shadow.
Yeah. Free reroll. So that's great. With shadow. Free reroll when hiding, sneaking, or tailing someone.
Definitely hiding.
Yep.
So that's the free.
So that's that. Got 2 1s. So I ended up with 2 1s, 2 4s, and 2 3s.
Now,
Did you not say that 3 basics?
3 basics equals a critical, so you did succeed.
Okay.
And then at that point, you'd probably be
Yeah, I'd
done.
be like, I'm
Yeah.
cool with that.
Yeah, you'd be done. And then I would say you duck into the shadows in the corner. You're standing next to a bookshelf, and the 2 men
Behind the
walk over
door.
to the desk, and what do you
That's
do while they're hidden? Right. So that's the
That's
game, right?
Okay.
You'd succeed. Try to push your luck. All right, Andy, your turn. The Jedi Padawan cowers in fear at the other end of the room, and he draws his lightsaber. It is green, and he screams, "You'll never take me!"
Something I need to do. That's right. Gotta remember to leave no survivors. Lightning!
Okay, all right, roll your lightning. I will say that he is.
2 1s.
Yes, roll to one brand dice. Head to roll21.shop
Yes,
or
sir.
click the link.
2 2s.
They're
Coming soon to the shop.
they're not available yet.
We just switched sites.
Oh, we just switched sites. They're not available yet.
But they will be on there.
Sorry. Now I'll tell
preview.
you that this moment is an intense moment. This is an extreme moment for you.
I forget. I will have to reroll on that though, because I don't think I have any automatics.
So you get a free reroll. You get not a free
I've-
reroll. You can reroll.
I can reroll. I have 2 1s, 2 2s, and 3 4 5. Do I reroll one of the things? The basic successes? If I lose, then I lose one of them.
Yes.
Right.
So what do you do?
Yeah, because at this point,
But I need more.
right.
Whatever. Find out what happens. Rolling to 1.
Oh man, he got one more.
I got one more.
Now, he
And
did
the-
technically improve his circumstance, which means that he can go all in. Or did you improve your circumstance?
I did.
No.
Did.
Well, you
I
had.
went
Did
from
you have two
basic,
matches?
2 basic to a critical.
Oh, so you got a critical.
Yeah.
And a basic.
And a basic, yeah.
And a basic. So yes.
So critical and a basic. You improved your circumstance. Do you want to go all in?
I think I need to if I go for 4, right?
I mean, that's yeah.
So
That's sick. Let's go all in. Yep. Roll to 1.
He got it.
2 more ones.
He got it. He got it. So what is that? Impossible?
5.
Yeah.
So he does the impossible. He breaks the guard of this poor defenseless Padawan, and the lightning does not, it ends his miserable life and stops his heart. He drops down to the ground. Yes. That's how we play this game. Now, something to be made known is that villains are in this game never meant to be. They can be represented as one person, but most of the time you'll be fighting enemies that are groups of enemies. So like an enemy can represent in this game, a stat block is 10 people. A stat block is 25. A stat block is an endless line of goons that are all trying to kill John Wick, right? So that's the game in terms of those stat blocks. Now, a pretty good stat block can also represent one person, right? So I will theoretically describe a scene and I'll be like, 25 guys walk in the room. Guess what? Your action movie heroes, you can kill all 25 of them. I wouldn't worry. I'll never pin you up against something you can't do. It's just, it's going to feel very different how that goes. Now, I'll explain the stat block and we'll all sort of participate in a combat real quick. So when you guys are all in a fight against some stormtroopers and they all begin to fire downrange in this long white hallway in the Tantive 4, you have your backs up against the sort of side protections that allow you to sort of have some cover.
As the blaster fire goes in random directions.
The blaster fire is flying downrange, and these basic goons are downrange. What do you do? First round is basic. Not first round. Hold on. It tells me what to do. I want to make sure that I actually do this correctly. This is why we have session zeros. I think there's like a round of actions and then there's a round of defenses, I think is what it is. I'm just trying to remember where that is. Okay, man. All right, if I'm wrong later, I'll fix it. But for now, I believe that it is you get a round of attacking and you get a round of defending, right? So you guys are all shot on by the stormtroopers down the hallway. I need all of you to make all of the same roll no matter what. All of you are making we're gonna say a nerves cool roll. Everybody make a nerves cool roll. These goons, just so that you know, are defense basic. So all you need is a basic as you are blasted upon by these silly little stormtroopers.
Remind me which one basic is.
Just 2 dice.
2 dice.
Okay.
You said free reroll every time, right? At least one.
You
No.
always can re-roll, but if you miss,
If you fail.
then you lose the one
success.
success. Yes.
So if you've got
I
2,
don't.
then I would say you hit it, especially with 4.
I've
I'd say-
re-rolled to
I've
gain a
got-
critical.
I've got nothing, so
Nice.
Well,
I'm gonna have to push.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a 2, a 4, a 5, and a 1.
Oh.
did they say if you had absolutely nothing, you re-roll automatically?
This would be a deadly moment. So what do you do?
Reroll, and not improve. Get the exact same numbers I just had.
All right. So then you would suffer a point of grit.
Yeah, shot.
Right. You got shot. As you take one of those stormtroopers blasters. What did you roll, Paxton?
I rolled 2 basic successes.
So you absolutely dodged the blast.
Oh, right in the enemy.
I'm assuming then you would dodge as well.
I did. I rolled 2 6s.
So it's a basic. You
basic.
dodge. Then you dodge as well.
3 2s, 2 3s.
So he dodges like crazy with his acrobatic Ewok power, and then Now, what do all of you do as the stormtroopers are trying to get back behind cover as they finish their blasts? What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, go ahead. What do you do? What does that look like?
Let's see.
Nerve shoot?
Nerve shoot.
Nerve shoot.
Yeah.
Bam. You'll have to get really familiar with calling your own rolls,
Yep. Oh.
unless you want me to, but it's technically they're different things because a reaction roll is something that his obviously has a feat for, so it's
I got 2 basics.
2 basics. Well, a basic was all you needed to shoot a Lolio stormtrooper. So then I have on my sheet, just so that you guys can see, look, if you look on the screens, there is what the goons look like. Obviously, how many grit do I have before my goons are gone?
Yeah.
I have 6.
And do you
so
have, do you have
would
a scream lined up?
What?
You have a scream lined up?
Yeah, the Wilhelm scream. Ah! Whatever it is. You then would hit a point of my grit, right? And then what would you do? We wouldn't go in rounds. It would be very free floating.
Lightning.
But it is a round and then a round and then a round and then a round.
Varys would probably try to he would kind of just get down quick and move towards them. He's not really a shooter, so he just close the distance real quick and just try to stab.
Yeah, right on.
Real fast.
What does it look like? What's the roll? I mean,
It's gonna be a brawn fight.
brawn fight.
I think Darge would probably focus shoot.
Okay, go ahead. I think in the future in our normal games, we will have one person do their little dice mechanic and then let them go through because the stakes are high and it's fun, and then we'd have you go. So if you wait when he's done,
Yeah, let us all go at one at a time.
All right. So I got a success.
all you need
Critical?
is a basic.
3.
So
and a
basically, if for the sake of combat in the future, I would then describe how your moment leaves one of them vulnerable, and then you're able to get another attack for free because you rolled better than his basic, right?
Gotcha.
Lightning. 3 basic critical.
Okay, you just shock him. He's another point of grit. So right now we have 3 points of grit just in this round.
I've got an A basic.
All right, so you got 4 points of grit.
What are you
Then they would attack you, right? So we all get how that goes. I will, obviously do my best to describe the scene as it feels very action movie. It's very Star Wars. It's easy to kind of lean into the fiction there. And again, I like the John Wick vibes. Like I'm gonna kind of be gritty, and there's difference obviously between I slice the stormtrooper in his armor and it leaves a little slash, and I stop the child's heart, right? Like I'm gonna be leaning into the latter because I like that. But if you don't at any moment, or if you want me to describe your character not as brutally vicious, just let me know.
I think the Ewok should be the most vicious of all of us.
You got to do the Yoda jump spin.
There'll be a point in time where Varys is like,
Whoa.
"What is this thing?" Yeah.
So that's the gist. I'll obviously read it again for the 3rd time to make sure that we all have a good grasp on the rules. But now it is sort of just with our last little bit of time.
Sounds fun.
How did you end up in front of Palpatine? The 4 of you are all lined up in the Death Star 1, or is he still somewhere else?
That wasn't built yet.
Where would he be?
You said this is what, like a
Weeks after.
Weeks after? Yeah, it wasn't built
He'd
yet.
be in his
So he's in the
office.
Senate Hall?
He'd be-
Okay.
yeah.
So how did you end up in the Senate Hall on Coruscant before this masterman about to receive your first mission?
Summer camp.
What? I don't know what I'm going to do with you. So you're there because he's training you?
It's a vacation.
So
Or,
literally,
sorry.
here's what I'm imagining.
Field
I'm
trip.
imagining Darth Sidious sends Lord Vader to go and kill some younglings, and then he's like, "Now bring out the Ewok." Like that's what kind of has to happen because it's kind of in line with the timeline,
toddles in.
which is silly.
Yeah, you're one of the
Awesome.
younglings. You just picked up a red sword you saw.
Oh, are you one of the younglings? What is your little past?
I'm dedicated to evil.
Okay, I'm not sure how to feel about this. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
We need comic relief, and that's you.
Only Jedi deal with statements about absolutes.
Okay. How did you end up here? BX 999? Niner for short.
Niner? I honestly have no idea. I just got a call and I just came here.
Were you like in? Because here's the thing: the Separatists lost the war.
Storage.
I was on the, was it the Invisible Hand that crashed?
Yes.
Anakin? Yeah, Anakin. I was on that ship. I was one of Grievous's soldiers, and the crash on Coruscant. I got a call after Order 66 to rendezvous with the Emperor.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
Basically,
so-
you were
It's fitting.
put back together in some fashion, some sort of malfunction.
I'd like to think that I didn't even get hurt by this. I was just like, oh, the ship crashed. Oh well, because I'm a real like I don't feel. I'm a droid,
Makes sense.
so I have like no real emotions. So I'm just like another day on the job, I guess.
You can have a southern accent. Is that just
Hey, y'all,
naturally you?
Niner.
I think it'd be fun. BX Niner.
Yes.
That'll be one of my disguised voices.
Okay, right on. And then how did you end up here, Senator or former Senator?
Palpatine and Darge were good friends during Darge's term as senator, so they still meet afterward, gather, hang out, whatever. And because of that, Palpatine feels safe and trusting of Darge to give him special assignments just to keep him busy after he's retired.
All right, so you're an assassin.
What does he have?
You're
over
all
you?
assassins, and we have already sort of heard yours a little bit.
Cover-up, I think.
You're a cover-up.
That's probably the way I'd phrase it.
You're a fallback. You're a fall guy.
Like, oh yeah, this stuff happened, but this is why. This is
Oh,
how. Kind of like the
interesting.
speaker of the
No, I like it. So
president.
you're present on missions so that Palpatine has someone to blame if it goes south.
Not exactly how I'd phrase it.
That's how I'm
he-
gonna
that's how-
phrase it.
That's how I.
Palpatine
That's
phrase
how
it.
I picked it up too. Yeah.
All right, and then of course the most deadly, the honed blade.
I would say probably because obviously Palpatine / Sidious is trying to keep his Sidious side a secret, and he's done all this research and studies and all that stuff. Anzadi are kind of like myth. They don't. People don't believe they exist. There's certain people that they don't exist. So, in his studies and things like that, he's found like, oh, they are real. They do exist. And he found me and approached me, and I was just very honest with him. Very like, if you can provide me food and substantial food, then I'm in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's no.
And he
pretense.
probably outlined that his goal is to take down some of the brightest minds of evil to ever exist. And here's your platter. Like,
And I'll say something to the effect, and he would say something to the effect of like, "There's no difference between evil and good. Food is food.
They all taste the same.
They all taste the same."
yeah. I mean, he'd probably say
thought they
at,
smelled
at
bad
some
on
point
the
he'd probably
outside.
say, "Don't kill this one. I'm working on this one." Don't kill.
I still feel like
Destrin.
based on how you describe the character, you'd look at the little Ewok and like feel the mind and be like,
Why does he smell so
What?
appetizing?
Right. He'd probably
it's like meat that's like gone slightly rancid.
yeah, which is fair. Like he'd be kind of like,
And he's like, I can see that it's meat, but also it's like it has a weird flavor.
right, exactly.
You're the spam.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that
Destin's
you'd like
covered
to
in sin.
have?
Right.
Anything else you'd like to influence me on before we start?
Hmm. I don't know.
The way. Yep.
I'm just curious. I'm seeing the death roulette. How does the
Yes.
Death
I probably should explain that. Thank you for pointing that out. Character sheet. I'll show it to you. So basically, death roulette. What? It's on their character sheets, so it'll be a character sheet shot.
if you can pop?
Yeah, you're
You
good.
can grab mine if you want.
So
It hasn't moved.
your
Should.
death roulette. Let's pretend that you got all the way to hot. You got your grit kicked down to the freaking smithereens, and I was dealing grit out like it was my job because you guys walked into a trap and just started getting shot.
It's a trap.
You've taken your you look like a fool because the plan didn't work out for you, and so now your smooth rolls are terrible and just things are going bad. You find that you lose another point of grit, and now you're in death roulette. Roll a d6.
Oh, okay. A 5.
You're still alive. You continue to fight on. What do you do? Blah 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 blah. You get shot again. You're going down. Roll death roulette. You filled in
time-
2, and now
Yep.
I rolled a 6.
you're still alive. And then you keep fighting, and you keep
Got it.
fighting, and you keep fighting, and
Then I rolled a 1.
you're dead.
Got it. Because 1 is already dead.
Now,
Okay.
if you've ever played
Nice,
Uncharted,
okay.
if you ever played Uncharted,
Yeah.
the way that it works in their fiction is that he's intrinsically very lucky.
Yeah.
and that every single time a bullet whizzes past him, it is just barely a near miss. But anytime that he dies on screen or like Lara Croft gets killed, it's always like an alternate timeline. Yes, you look as like conditions, yes. And there's hurt, nervous, like a fool, distracted, scared, and tired.
Yeah.
But the way that Death Roulette works in this case is that is when you are out. So it's like you have been beaten, blown out your shoulder, but there's never a killing blow until Death Roulette.
Gotcha.
Or the way that they tell me to play it is that the next session, you can come back. You can play the character that was just shot in the forehead, but you better have a really awesome story of why they're back.
His brother with an eye patch.
Exactly. That kind of stuff is action movie gold.
Right. That's the Expendables right there. Is what
Play the character who
Jason
got
Statham
brought back
too.
cybernetically, or the guy who's basically a head in a jar now. Like, give it to me. Let's have a good time. Or be like, I want to make another character, and that's fine too.
Sweet.
That actually wasn't Destined. That was the other one.
You don't have to hit each one on the die or die, Miles. Actually, Death Roulette is just, you fill in, if you have a 1 and then you roll a 1, and the first time in your Death Roulette, you're out of the adventure. You're dead.
Yeah. So every
then
roll marks 1.
The
off.
next time you would then mark a 2, and so then you'd have 2 and 1. So your odds would be, 1/3 of the chance of you dying.
Yeah.
And then it would be, if you fill in again, you'd have 3, 2, 1, and be 50%. 4, 3, 2, 1, right? And it works its way up until...
You can't cheat death forever.
No, you can't.
You can't?
Oh,
We're always playing Death Roulette.
So the first time that you go down to 0 or get hot, the first time you're on Death Roulette,
You just roll. You just roll.
I think
And then
it's
if
gonna
you,
be
as long as if you rolled a 2, you're fine. And then you'd fill in the 2.
right?
It's not that you'd fill in the 6 or you'd fill in the 5 or that's what I rolled. We could do it like that. It's just some of these guys don't have numbers. Some of them do. So it's the whichever way you want to do it.
Oh, gotcha.
If you want to fill it in, it doesn't really matter. If you're like, oh, I'm going to do a 6, it's the same die. Like you could be like, oh, 1 and 6 are going to kill me. It's the same thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
You could do 2. Like it doesn't.
So
Gotcha.
say like we got to 3, right? We have 3 filled in. At the end of that adventure, like into the next session, would we still have those 3 filled in?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look.
Fair.
I think the answer is yes. I think Death Roulette is a permanently affixed to your character.
Makes sense.
But I'm not sure. I can look. So that's this game.
Sweet.
Love it.
And that's this premise. Episode 1, I will tease. We're going to the world of Velisar, a flooded industrial moon, rusted tunnels, half-submerged refineries, and our target will be a Falleen crime boss, which is very, very fun. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up in your free time. Very, very fun.
Jackson.
Think John Wick 1. It'll be great. It'll be very, very fun.
Interesting.
So, thank you so much
And D6 is all we're gonna need.
for Yep. Thank you so much for joining us for this session 0 of our show. We haven't named yet. We got time still. Crap.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. Sorry, Zane. I don't know. I'm like, this is live theater.
Here for it, man. Let's do it.
Let's name this show. I did make a list of things, but we can change that. It does not. And people in the chat, if you're still with us, you have a big influence on this decision.
No decision's been made.
Yeah. So this is Ragtag : what?
It might be Ragtag : what? What do we want to do? Do we want to do Star Wars Ragtag?
It'll be like a Ragtag spinoff.
All right, perfect. So then it'll be Ragtag. What is it called? So the Shadow Collective is Darth Maul's thing, which are tied into this. But
Good.
But the Council is who you guys are going after, right? So Hunters of the Force, the Jedi Purge, Inquisitorius. They're not necessarily killing Jedis. You're killing crime bosses and Jedis and clones and So the Silent War, Deathmark, the Red Hand, the Shadow Fall. The Blade Remains, Knives of the Empire.
I don't know why the word bloodletting just comes to mind.
It's also, I'm thinking of YouTube, and I'm trying to make sure that we're not hitting any red flags
Murder,
there.
genocide, kill puke.
Yes.
Wait, why puke?
Yes. The unalivers. Let's just commit.
I do like the one. So the one in here that stood out to me on this list that we had was the Purge command.
the Purge command.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I was also thinking like Broken Galaxy or something along the lines of that. Because I mean, it's just pure chaos right now.
Red Whispers. I do have a show that you can watch called Whispers of Old Harbor, so go and watch that if you want. I'll probably lean away from Whispers because then the show will be called Whispers, and then we won't know which Whispers was whispering.
True.
That's fair.
Or was it actually whisked away that George said wrong?
Whispers away.
From day one.
Purge command is fun. I like the word purge. What did you say?
I said Broken Galaxy.
Shadow Purge. 'Cause you're
Shadow Collective is a
you're
thing. That's why I'm
purging the
like,
shadows.
Purge command is good, but command is also like a military thing.
Yes.
Yep, the Great Jedi Purge was the thing too, so that's why I don't know that Purge is
Because well, I mean, that's what we'd be doing is we'd be helping with the Jedi Purge.
It could be Galactic
Sure,
Purge.
But you're cleaning house on the things that the
Cleaning
clones
house
did.
would also be kind of.
Makes me think.
Just everybody's dressed like a maid.
I was gonna say, I don't know
like
about that one, boss.
That's why I like. My favorort was Operation Nightfall.
That's also a thing.
That
that
is
is
a thing.
that's literally what it was called. The
Mm.
clone
When
order to
Anakin
kill
raided
the.
the temple.
Yeah.
Well,
Tsar's taken.
I know.
dang it. All the good names are taken.
I know.
All the good
Hunters of the-
genocidal names are taken.
What about like a
Hunters-
descriptive term of the group? Because it's ragtag.
Hunters of Righteousness.
What?
Righteous.
We're
I don't know if
fighting
they're
crime
righteous.
bosses.
Yeah, we're killing Jedi, right?
Hundreds of unrighteous.
Ragtag Assassins.
Unrighteous killers.
I don't hate that.
Ragtag Villain Edition.
Broken Honor.
Ragtag.
Just listen to it. Ragtag. Unrighteous killers.
I don't like unrighteous killers. I'm not a fan.
Let's see.
Ragtag. The Evil.
Ragtag, you're it.
I see Red Whispers.
Fall-
Behind the scenes.
Come on, chat.
Ragtag. Fallen Ashes.
Yeah, give us more ideas. We have
ideas.
none.
Behind the scenes.
Do it.
Behind the scenes sounds like we're about to educate people on how we
Yeah,
make Ragtag
Ragtag
Season
behind
1,
the.
which it wasn't. It was hard, and you should watch videos about it.
Ragtag Wetworks.
Operation Ragtag.
Would be called that.
Ragtag Coldest War.
Ragtag Witch Hunt.
This is so hard. You're watching us just think.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something
While
that's
we're
like,
thinking,
because
take a
this is
Silent
so
Deception.
theoretically, right? This is all off the books. This
Mhm.
is all like super covert.
Classified, unofficial.
Like, yeah, it's all really, really like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Subterfuge.
Yeah, subterfuge. It's all off the books. And like purge, annihilation, hunting. Annihilation would be good.
You could also just say like Ragtag Kill Team.
Ragtag Blacklisted.
So there's a
There's
show
like a Warhammer
Blacklist.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah, Warhammer. Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, Warhammer Kill Team.
What's another word for
Ragtag Judicial Purge.
Silent Hunters.
Ragtag Executioner.
Well, most of us
Judicial
are.
Purge is interesting,
Yeah.
but Jedi Purge is hard. Miles, I love that you're participating, but these come
Yes.
on, come on,
The only
man.
one.
Come on.
I like. So off the books, it's covert annihilation. Covert's too. I don't like covert. I like annihilation. But annihilation's too It's too
Annihilation's too
terminal.
complete.
It's like
Maybe-
that's the end.
How
Yeah.
about Decay?
What is the word you just used? Terminal.
Terminal. Yeah.
That's a great word.
Terminal.
Yeah.
Ragtag Operation
Terminalist. Gosh
Terminus.
dang it.
Oh, I thought Operation Terminus wouldn't be bad. That would be a Palpatine
What
thing.
was the one you said?
Decay.
Except for him, it's not the end; it's the beginning.
Ragtag. Something ops. Sith ops.
There's only one Sith.
You're right. It's him. It's the Ewok. Gosh dang it.
Man, so tricky.
Ragtag, scum, and villainy. I mean,
Scum and Villainy is an RPG.
I call the villainy.
It's an RPG.
I mean, yeah.
you'll never find a place
The
of more
decay's not
wretched.
bad. Like it could be galactic decay.
Except he's
At what point in the Sith cycle is it?
for him, he's not looking for
Vader
galactic
and
decay, though.
That's fair.
Sidious are all that's present right now.
I mean,
Rule of 2.
It's
Vader's
like
not
kind of.
present.
it's like two,
Yeah, Anakin's literally just become Darth Vader.
He's
it's literally
just
like
become
a
Vader.
week after Order 66.
Pruning shadows.
Pruning is
Ooh,
dark.
Interesting. I like
Pruning is
that.
a great word. Ragtag pruning shadows.
Chasing echoes.
Pruning is just a word
no,
that I think of
that's,
flowers.
Episode of Clone Wars.
Yes.
I think of
Chasing
previews.
Echoes is an episode of Clone Wars.
Pretty sure.
That's
You
crazy.
cut off the
When they
shoots
go
that
and
go
find
their own
Echo.
way.
in season 7.
This is the moment in the song where it fades out. I'm just trying to think like what's happening.
Ragtag, the Phantom Ewok.
It's kind of heat. What was heat? Miles, I don't know. What is it? What is it? What was the thing that was kind of heat?
The song. No.
We just have a delay because we want to make
No,
sure
yeah,
that
yeah.
our
Point in
stuff's
the
HD.
Sith cycle is it?
Pruning Shadows, he liked it.
Pruning shadows. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's.
P.S.
I like it.
That's actually PS is actually kind of interesting because it's like the second season, so it's like
Yeah.
Ragtag PS.
That's clever. I like that.
What does P.S. actually mean? It's like
Postscript.
postscript.
When you're it's from letters and stuff. It's like
Yes.
the script, and then your postscript is like after the main.
I think Ragtag PS is kind of fire, and we just leave it up to, like we have two ideas of what it means, and we're okay with both.
Yeah, because it
It literally could just be like
could be pruning shadows. It could be
postscript. It could be
Purging shadows.
Project Sundry.
Ooh.
Project
That's it.
Sundry.
Or Project Sunder.
Project Sunder.
Project.
Well, they have
Sunder?
a Project Cinder.
I was going to say it's very close to another thing.
That's more of a war
But
term.
gosh, Star Wars is so well defined. What are we doing?
You want to just call George Lucas and get him
Yes.
out here?
How does he
I like-
sound?
Okay.
I like
well,
Project
If
something.
you would have mentioned that,
I
hang
can
on.
call
Let me
age.
I
See if
got
we
one.
can find
I
his
got
phone
one.
Just get him on the phone.
Yeah.
I really think this is a stupid idea.
I can call a George Fettel.
And I know a Lucas.
Project something.
I
is
like
cool.
Project.
Project.
Project Underworld.
We'll think of an S word to fit in there.
Project.
So it'll just be Ragtag
Something
PS
about
Project S.
murdering, the fall, and corruption, and professionals.
Project Silence.
Project
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Sunrise is cool.
Yeah, because it's a new day for
Sunrise.
the Empire.
That's what he's saying. Because it's a name that's made by Palpatine.
Project
Republic
Sunrise.
Sunset.
Oh,
Sounds like a
Republic
big
Sunset.
RS.
Ooh.
Gosh. In greater news, the Republic is sunset. And we move on to the new day of the Empire.
Oh, Operation New Day or Project New Day.
Sounds too much like Spider-Man brain.
I
Yeah,
Too
still
hopeful. Too hopeful.
I still think we should try to describe the group with whatever the title is.
Assassins.
Ragtag,
Assassins.
evil assassins.
Ragtag bad guys.
Yeah. Ragtag, BBEG.
Ragtag.
I
man,
call
these
the
guys
bad.
suck.
Ragtag,
Palpatine short
they're
list.
villains. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to see you in a couple of weeks. Let us know in the comments. I'll be monitoring. We go live the 24th of September, the day after I turn 27. So in that video, let me know happy birthday. But for now, let us know in the comments what you think. If you're watching this video on demand, head to roll21.shop if that interests you. Once that graphic pops away, I'm going to ask you to please like, subscribe, and share. That brings me joy, but it also helps the channel grow. JD, it's on the tip of his tongue and he wants to say it, but I'm not going to let it happen. Please, we'll see you next time on whatever we call this thing.